Okay, we
And who
have
is
it. We
sustaining us?
have it up. We got everyone where everyone should be. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, nice.
Sick.
Okay.
Can
We're
you drop
gonna.
the link for the live stream?
Yeah, you can be. You four can be my, including me. We can have 5 viewers in this thing. Look at that.
Hell yeah. Wow, he
Hell
was waiting
yeah.
for something.
Okay,
No
no,
one, no
I
one would be the white
actually
team.
Isn't
get
that cute?
comments on my streams, and each time it's something like, "Oh my gosh, you're committing child labor." I think in our last one we talked about child labor or something like very briefly, and someone's like, "Oh wow, like you're doing like this thing that's like kind of immoral," and it's like, yeah, that's kind of how it goes.
You should wait till we kill people.
Yeah, you should.
Oh shit.
You
You
should
already have
wait till we
technically.
stab.
Oh, yeah.
Like, people who are horse thieves.
Innocent animals.
I wasn't gonna say that.
I think
It's
Lionel's got like a death count of 2.
Yeah.
I mean, the implication here is that you do have viewers that just aren't commenting until we do something fucked up. So a way to farm engagement is just to do horrendous things.
Oh, you know what?
So
True.
people will comment about it.
This actually
Good
brings
strat.
up a good point. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna bother about this. Never mind. Okay.
Leave it
Well,
there.
speaking of doing horrible things, let's talk about the horrible things that our players did last week. Anyone wanna take a stab at it? Speaking of stabs.
I was dying at the end of last session, so I do not recall the last hour. I
Um,
remember vaguely what
well,
happened.
I don't have a poem.
That's okay.
But
You can get minus.
I
XP.
can just normally tell what happened. I think we
I could do the poem
we
if you want.
if you have a poem, then please go
I
for
do.
it.
All right, I'll do the poem.
You're gonna get what's the word, like less and less experience, but it's gonna be like logarithmically or less.
I'll do a poem next time, and then we'll keep bouncing it between
Okay.
everyone.
We'll
we still
swap
get full
off.
Oh no,
experience
you
for it.
have to
Yeah.
no, you have to do a hymn next time. That's what you have to do.
I can do a limerick.
There you go. Since you're
Maybe
you're cleric, you
Tearian
have
can
to
do a haiku. Anyways, the dead of night, lit by campfire glow, vines coil tight with feet trapped below. But Cyril spoke, a priest with purpose true, a hunter's god they served, the same path they pursue. At Lesker's command, the bandits forced to atone, not yet forgiven, a chance for sins to be outgrown. The stolen goods returned, no owner found, left in the city in case they come around. At the camp once more, the night serene, but a mother bear and cubs are seen. The dog's bark rings, the bear rushes to fight. The party prevails, a feast for the night. Mount Hermit reached, they climb and explore, a cave so vast it takes a day or more. A giant crab pleads for food and aid, the party agrees, but treasures must be paid.
Wow, take
Yeah.
take 200 XP for that. This is a very
We're,
good recap.
we're raking it in.
You know what?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just keep it at a constant 200. I also
You can maybe you can scale it over time, maybe depending on it.
Yeah, well, we'll see about that, but I'm more like thinking
Yeah.
that he's I keep forgetting he's a rogue, like, or
A
rogue.
bard.
I'm bard.
Yeah, rogue. Yeah.
So his XP, like, you're not really getting much XP from stealing, so maybe like compensating in these poems is actually a really good way to compensate you. I'm really digging it. Bravo for that.
It's all proper roleplay.
It's all and
Exactly.
that's it for the session. We can pack it up and get
Nice
going
seeing
on.
everyone.
get on with.
Bye bye.
Yeah.
Well, no, the rest of you still have to kill things. He's just done with.
Damn.
I'll watch.
Oh damn. And there you go.
I'll say more poetry from the side.
Exactly.
Just writing raps in like the background.
Honestly.
Cast vicious mockery.
The bardic inspiration.
True. Yeah, maybe later we'll give you inspiration instead. I don't know. We'll think about it. We'll see where this goes.
Oh,
Maybe that can be my bardic ability you robbed me of.
Okay, so we are back in this cave. And I left off, if since Taryn, since you weren't here for the very end, everyone essentially rolled for loot, and it just so happened that everyone got the correct roll, and so we're giving everyone a bit of loot, and this loot was sort of found swallowed up in this giant monster's and like digested um, in the body. So we are
You
going
just
to.
threw up.
Well, it wasn't thrown up. It was just like digested through, and it came out at some point. And this is just collected here, and it was collected by our little friend. What was his name? Pangji. I don't know if you actually got his name, but that's his name.
We did.
I wrote
we
it
did. How is
down.
it spelled though?
Yeah.
Uh,
Or
you
just
guys
put
can
Pange.
You can spell your names
That's what
however
I
you
got.
feel like it. As long as all of you guys are together with how you spell it, that's all that matters.
Okay.
We could call it something else, and he'd probably go with it,
Yeah.
as long as we all are confident about it.
Maybe his mother codenamed it that, so we should maybe do it.
Yeah.
It's really like his
I
mother.
was talking about the DM.
Oh.
Yeah, I have it spelled differently than you guys, but it's not a big deal.
Yeah, I totally thought you were talking about gaslighting the crab into thinking he was called something else.
Oh,
No,
same.
no, no. You have
I'm
it's
also
the
for,
same
but-
name. It's just the spelling's a bit different, but that's okay.
Perfect.
Okay. So, where were we? Oh, yes. So, Pangji brings out some items. So in front of you, oh man, I know what these are, but I didn't really think of what they exactly look like. I might get back to you, but let's just see how well this improvisation goes. So, in front of you, Pangji kind of just tosses on the ground a rod of sorts, about 2 to 3 feet in length, quite skinny, about as skinny as like a thumb, like as skinny like going up, made out of. This is made out of metal, made out of multiple metals, with what looks like from like the top and bottom you have a flat parts of gold that looks like it goes through the center of the rod, but you can't see it from the outside. You can only see it from like the top and bottom of the rod, and this is covered in this sort of silver, a shiny silver metal, but not necessarily silver. It can be another composition, and it's fairly it shines bright, maybe covered in a little bit of the viscous slime that was surrounding all these eggs that I want to remind you the eggs are, for the most part, if not all that you can see, are sort of broken apart. Like it looks like they've either been damaged or hatched or something. The next one is we have a staff, which is longer. This is made out of a wood. I think a few let me just double check. This is okay. Our priest, you're a woodlands guy. Do you know your trees? Maybe not.
It's possible. Do you want me to give you some sort of?
Just give me like an intelligence check.
Sure.
Just to see if you know your trees.
Ooh, actually, would Valen know his tree since his father works with paper?
Unlikely,
I know my trees,
because
though. Okay.
Yeah, unlikely, because you would
Okay.
probably get the you're not like going out there and examining them yourselves or anything, and there
Yeah, I
you
just didn't know
only
if it was
use
part of
like
the process
one.
or not.
You usually just use one type of tree or maybe two for your
Fair.
processing. Wow, great roll. Yeah, this is from a oak. This is clearly an oak, and which is like finely grained down. It's beautifully carved. It seems like there is a lot of fine craftsmanship that went into this, and it's bound by bronze that keeps it, that like wraps around and spirals up the staff.
Makes sense that it's a great oak. You know, a big oak is a good landmark when you're traveling around, and as a cleric always on the hunt, it makes sense to navigate by landmarks of that sort.
The third item is a weapon with that has similar qualities to the staff. It looks like, well, actually, I'm not gonna give you that much information. You can see that there is also a gold. So in the middle of the blade, it looks like the blades are sort of separated to two sides, to both sides being metal. But in the center, where the point leads, it also has a gold piece of metal that is in the side. Let me just draw this. I feel like I'm explaining this very poorly.
So is it a sword?
Yeah,
It
drawn
is
would
a
be nice.
sword. So,
Okay, okay.
like, let's say this.
Thought I
is
heard
like-
staff. That's why I was confused.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
So rod,
Oh my
a
gosh.
staff, and then this.
I can't. So in the middle of it is gold. So if this is just like one sword or whatever, so you have.
Oh, so it has like
Oh, I see.
two things and then gold in the middle, like a gold.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's kind of like that.
Hmm.
And then last, and yeah, it looks of like similar quality to the rod. And then the last is another sword, which shines faintly, but it is made of, well, it's made of metal, and it looks like it has great craftsmanship put into it, but it has a faint glow to it, a faint dark blue glow, which would only give a little bit of dim light. Probably about 5 or so feet of dim light.
Interesting.
So those are the 4 that are just kind of placed in front of you. You guys can.
Okay. What was the last one again?
The last
Two
one was
sword-
a
another sword.
sword that with a dark blue faint glow to it.
Okay, so there's two swords.
2 swords, yes.
Yeah. Are
Alright.
they in similar length,
That's a good question.
or is one of them like short sword-esque and one of them is long sword-esque, or are they both?
Or is one of them like a two-hander or a
Scimitars,
bastard?
or-
Or...
Yeah.
Yeah, so as I understand it, let me just look at the arms and equipment guide. I did not write this down.
All good.
Master weapon chart. So to my understanding, when I look at the different swords, where are they? So a bastard sword can be 1 or 2-handed, but a broadsword, I believe, is just 2-handed, right? What's the difference between a broadsword and a bastard? There is a difference. I'm pretty
There's
sure.
a small difference.
I do not remember
I
all the
believe a
nuances of the different
broadsword,
swords.
similar to like a claymore, is a 2-handed weapon. A long sword, though, can be 1-handed, I believe. And then there's a short sword, which is obviously 1-handed.
I think longsword's always one-handed. Bastard can be either.
And then I believe
there's a
broadsword
two-handed
is
sword.
2-handed, though.
I think it is.
Because it's a 2d4. So I would imagine, same with claymore, Broadsword.
It does say
is a-
size in medium though. That's what I'm. That's the thing. So medium.
Then there
Usually
is
one-handed.
another one that is a sword, comma, two-handed, which is a D10 and is a large weapon. They love their
but is-
redundant weapons.
But isn't Claymore the same, like similar to a two-handed sword?
Well, I don't remember. I don't. I'm
I'd
looking
Oh
up.
say
wait,
so,
no.
but-
Sorry, I'm getting my. Oh wait, yeah, no. Claymore is a two-handed sword, but maybe it's slightly different with the hilt. Okay, so that's the difference. The hilt is the only difference.
Here's the list on the combat and tactics if you want it.
I'm looking at it right now, but
Okay.
for
If
other
anyone
people,
else
yeah.
wants it.
So, you know what? Let's roll for this. Give me. Okay, we have 1, 2. Let's just go.
Are we rolling for
1,
both swords or
2,
just the one
3,
sword?
4. For
Could be a
the
saber.
glowing one, give me a 1d5. Somebody.
All right. You want to do that, Tayarian?
Whoever
I'll
wants
do the
sword.
next one. I'm also a sword boy.
Yeah, probably the two sword boys.
So
Yeah, I'm a sword boy
1d5. So
too.
for the glowing one,
Oh,
we have 1, 2. It's gonna be a long sword. So take long sword stats for that one, which is 1d8 with a weapon speed of 5.
that's
Uh,
one.
+1. There's no +1 on the long
Question.
sword.
I specialized in bastard sword. Is like
Oh, you
how different
specialize.
does a
Ooh,
how
interesting.
different does a you know what I mean? How different can my
Yeah, are we
weapon
doing
be?
like categories
Specialized.
or
We
is it like
are,
really?
but for this
Okay.
sake, I don't mind making this a bastard sword. Honestly, I mean, I'm making.
I
you
will
roll
say
for it.
I also use longsword, so if I roll a bastard sword, we can kind of just swap it.
And I use saber/machetes, so if we want to swap
Use
it out.
machetes.
We're not swapping this to a machete. Just letting you know.
I know.
Okay.
gotta
get
Well,
your
maybe,
holy
you know
weapon.
what? If you want to give me a roll, Lesker, also give me a roll because we can
A D5?
D5.
5.
5. Well, it's gonna be neither. This is gonna be a two-handed sword.
Okay.
So we have. Let's keep it with a long sword and a two-handed sword.
Sorel hovers his hands over the weapons and realizes that Nugeric would
Oh.
approve of none of them.
Yeah. So the long sword is for the faintly glowing one, and then the two-handed sword is for the the silver with the gold going through the middle sword.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, and one important thing. Well, you guys can examine these.
Yeah.
On
Sorel would turn to Panji and say, "Thank you for these gifts." And I motion to the swords and I say, "It must have been surely painful for you to pass them through you. I hope they didn't bring you too much suffering."
I think his mom
I
made him.
just found these.
Oh,
Thank you for bestowing them upon us, Panji.
yes.
Yes.
Very kind of you. These will surely help us aid you in the quest that you've given us.
Pengji
course,
kind of
of
like
course.
awkwardly makes like a sound of like thinking, similar to like not really sure what
Offering.
you guys are thanking her for. A little bit uncomfortable, kind of uncertain, but yeah, you guys can take these items.
I guess I'll swipe up the rod? Question mark.
I'll look at the staff. So there's a great oaken staff with, was it bronze on both butts of it, like both ends of it?
No. So it starts from like the bottom, and wraps around where like the handle is, and then
Mm.
as it sort of gets past the handle, it slowly, or it unwinds, but like more greatly. So you have like a lot of rotations at the handle, and then as it gets like higher up, it goes like there's less rotations and it goes up.
So is it like a club slash cudgel, or is it like a long staff, like a walking stick?
It's closer to like a walking stick. It's about 6 feet in height.
Yeah, yeah.
The rod, like I said, is about 3 feet.
How much does the rod weigh?
Oh man, you guys and your questions! Holy crap!
Well, no, yeah. I imagine it's like 2 to 5 pounds in that range, like 3 to 5 pounds.
Yeah, it's gonna be less than that. It's let's say 3 pounds for the rod. For the staff, I'm just looking at if there's any staff here.
Yeah, I was looking up to see if I could find anything in the
Yeah, I
PMG
mean
if
these
they
are
had
gonna
weights
be.
for it.
If you can find a staff, it's gonna, since it's made mostly of wood, it's gonna be the staff's gonna be the same weight as the normal staff is.
It's like 5 pounds, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, let me
Yeah,
see if I
maybe
can find
5
quarter
pounds.
staff.
I think is fair. I mean, 5 pounds might even be on the long. Well, no.
Quarter staffs weigh 4 pounds in the book.
Okay, yeah. Let's just.
I don't know if it's the same thing as a quarter staff, but yeah.
Well, no. Quarter staffs are smaller. Because this is a full staff, not a quarter staff. So you know.
Yeah, maybe like 5 or 5.
Yeah, let's just say
5, 6
5
pounds.
pounds here. And
Sure.
the swords, two-handed sword, we're gonna go with just the. I think that's 10 pounds for the for the two-handed, it's gonna be 15 pounds, and then for the long sword, you're just gonna go 4 pounds.
All right.
What was the staff again? Weight was?
5.
The staff is 5.
Okay.
The rod is 3.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right. And right now we are in some sort of like larger chamber.
Yes.
Because we've walked in a spiraling circle all the way. Well, we don't know how far down we are right now, but very far down.
Very far down.
Yeah.
If you
And so
had
we're
a
in a
dwarf in
large-
the party, you could figure this out, maybe. But
No. Best I can
Why
do
would
is
we wanna-
half elf.
Yeah, why would we want a dwarf in the party though?
So true.
Damn.
some good old open racism, but yeah.
Yeah, against works.
Brothers based.
Look, I speak Elven, okay? I don't speak Dwarvish.
So this big area we're in, does it look like work by humans, or does it just like look crudely carved out?
The room.
Yeah.
You I said this in the last session, so just to remind everyone.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the floor, or are you talking about the ceiling? Because they look different.
Sure. I was mostly thinking about the floor space. But it's gotta be pretty high ceiling, because
floor looks like it's made of stone. Maybe there are rocks and boulders here and there, of various sizes, but that seem to be destroyed from the stone. But
yeah.
it's pretty much, I would say, give or take, like 99% stone.
Yeah, but it's not smoothed out, right? It's like a stone floor of a cave. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, interesting. Looking around at all these, broken shells and eggs, I'll turn to Panji and say, "Do you have siblings?"
Pangshi. How smart is this creature? That's a real question.
I'll bring out my little notebook.
Pangshi says, no. Um, these were my siblings, but not anymore.
And why is that?
Well, I ate them.
What?
As you do.
And
Of course.
there seems to be no, very apathetic to the killing of the of their siblings.
Alan will speak of his guy as he became so. Is that how he became so big?
Yeah.
Sorry, are you asking Pangji that, or are you?
Yeah, I was asking Panji. Is that how you became so big, Panji?
I guess so. I just ate when I was hungry.
Are any eggs unhatched?
Mm,
Or would you not know?
not from my litter.
Are there other litters?
Not that I know of. But Mom is still alive, so maybe one day I'll have more.
You're wise to think that. And tell me about New Jarek.
Are you asking
Nick.
Panji this or me this?
No. I'm asking you
Okay.
as the DM this.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, God of the Hunt and Pursuit in general, do they like specifically revere predators over prey? Or are they all kind of equal worth in the larger ecosystem?
No, I wouldn't say there's any preference over the two. I think this comes down to the individual cleric or whoever, that their own perspective of New Jarek. But as you're aware, there's no preference. There's not even really a preference to like the ecosystem. That's like ecosystem stuff is if anything the
What's he called?
yeah,
Something.
Huari. That's more like
Huari.
Huari's, because thinking about like the ecosystem is more long-term thinking, more like holistically thinking. New Jarek would be more like focusing on predators in the sense of copying them, and seeing like the styles that work. So you'd be more interested in them from that perspective. But aside from that, like, you're not necessarily like an animal lover or an animal hater. It goes beyond animals. But you can use them to mimic yourself after, for sure.
Sure. And he's also the god of, short-term gain, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm thinking here we have a creature clearly at the top of its food chain that ate all of its siblings for short-term sustenance. This seems like a pretty good avatar of all that New Jarek would like, right?
Perhaps, yeah. Eating your own kind, spawn camping them, I guess. That is a method of hunting. But it only works once, which again is that short-term game thing. But you don't even know like the diet of this thing. It's possible that its diet is just its brethren, like the first to hatch is the first to actually the only to survive. You don't see these creatures out in the wild generally. This is like the first time you're hearing or seeing of this creature. So in theory, I mean, theoretically, this makes sense that these things grow up on their siblings, and it's first come first serve sort of thing. So in that sense, it is the apex predator of its line. Is it the apex? Does its when it gets full grown, is it still an apex predator? What does it eat when it becomes the size of a mountain? These are these are other questions because but who knows? Who knows?
Sure. Because from all Sorella's seeing and observing and hearing, this seems like a. I mean, this is New Jarek's pride, right? This is all that can be, wished for in something to revere, and he's a little awestruck.
Hmm.
He keeps thinking of questions to ask Banshee, but he's not sure of how to approach this almost deity, but not quite. This mythological creature.
Mhm. Well, you guys can be starstruck, but also looking at the new items you have. Are you guys divvying this up in any way, shape, or form? I know you two.
Valen grabbed the rod. Yeah,
And you
I'm like
grab
I'm like inspecting it a little bit at the moment.
Yeah. I'm holding the staff. And that's it.
Lionel's proficiency in bastard swords, since that can be two-handed, how does that translate to two-handed swords?
Proficiency wise, we give you the half proficiency, which
Okay.
half proficiency like negatives technically, because it always assumes that you're fighting with something you're proficient in, which means it's a -1 to hit. Oh wait, you're a bard though. Ooh,
I'm a bard,
which is different
so
than
I'd have like a -3 for non-proficient, I think.
Then it's like
for the
I have to
penalty
double check
for
that.
rogue is a -3, so
Yeah.
we'll say it's a -2 instead
Okay.
to hit with either.
All right.
I think we can
Well-
save this for after we get out of the cave. But I do have an archaeology
Yeah.
proficiency, which might help me somewhat get an idea for these items if they're famous or not.
Yeah.
I'll
I
save it
guess
for
I mean
later.
first of all we can just get out of here. Yeah, I'll carry
Yeah.
the two-handed sword for now, just because I have the strength to.
I guess before we 100% leave, can we just because I did not for me and for Lionel, can we get like a reminder of the hooks we got from Panji last session, like
So-
the things he took. Didn't he tell us about some like friends and stuff that he had that it was like that might be able to help him get out, like help us deal with the cleric?
Yeah, big worm, big dragon.
Yeah.
Dragon way to the
No,
south,
Gotta
oh,
find 'em.
sorry,
No?
I must have said it poorly. These were friends that he hasn't met yet, but these are ones that are similarly going to suffer like his mom.
Oh, okay.
These are ones who are soon to, or maybe already happening. Maybe they've been asleep for a long time, but they are under similar effects as Panji's mom is. Now investigating them could be worthwhile, but he doesn't know who these things are. He dreams of these creatures reaching out to him, but they're dreams and he can hardly remember. He hears,
Okay.
he sees visions of a worm like going through a large desert. He sees a dragon sleeping
To the
in a
south
wasteland
somewhere?
looking for food, but that can't find any. Yeah. Sorry?
Yeah. Did he name a direction for this? I remember it as being to the south, but everything is to
think
the
he did.
south of here, I guess so.
Okay. So there's the dragon is in a wasteland, the worm is in a desert.
Correct.
Okay. And when you say worm, do you mean WORM or WYRM?
We're just gonna
If that's
say
the
in
other-
this language that it's the same as in English, where
Okay.
it means those same sound means two different things. So take it as you will. Is it a worm?
Alrighty.
Is it a worm? Who knows?
Yeah.
I mean, a
I
worm's
got you.
basically a dragon, so I mean, you kind of
Yeah,
just say
but-
dragon. Two dragons.
That is true, yeah, but there's different types of worms, like various
I
types of.
don't think he's that specific, judging by
That's
his,
fair, yeah.
language so far.
Mhm.
That's
I
fair.
think he means a worm.
And then there was those two, and then there was the priest that had bound his mother here, or him and his mother
Yeah.
here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm just remembering
Priest of
everything.
unknown origin. Yes.
Yeah, an unknown race, I believe, as well.
Unknown race and
Who's human?
unknown time.
Oh. This too.
Probably old if they're still alive, because I imagine it was.
Cycles ago. But we don't
Yeah.
entirely know what cycles means.
Yeah.
But I think also just going by the myth, like the myth that we got, that like we know of as well, is that it seemed like the hermit like stopped showing up like 100 years ago. Like that's when it like went away. So imagine that means it might have been bound 100 years ago, like the hermit, like Pansy might have been bound 100 years ago. So if the thing is still around, if the cleric's still around, they must be at least be a half elf or an elf or a dwarf or something. Otherwise, they'd probably be dead.
Mm-hmm. These are
Yeah.
logical assessments.
Or they're just a really powerful human that's like made themselves undead or something.
Also,
If they're powerful enough to bind these guys, they might just be a powerful human too. Yeah.
Yeah, it's extended to their life. Yeah.
Mm.
I think these are talks to have for. That was more just reminding myself on where we left off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
All right.
Think we're good to go?
Before we leave,
Got something?
I'd want to look around because with us we have two people who serve this being somehow.
Mm-hmm. They're gone. They've
Um,
been gone for quite some time now, but yeah.
sure, but do they have like a dwelling down here, like a camp of some sort, beds?
Not that you can see.
Mm,
They just like ran into the distance, like into the further in the cave.
They ran past Pangji, through its legs and to the other side.
of course. Oh, and we can't pass them right now because
Well, Pangji
giant crab is
blocked
blocking
you
it.
guys at first.
Did they keep running, or
They
are they
kept
just
running.
standing on the other side?
They kept
Okay.
running.
Interesting.
Let me ask them. Hey, Peng Ji, where'd those guys go? Do that rain under you.
Looks around. I don't know.
Okay. Is it fine if they just run around back there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
Do you
Do
want me to go
they-
find them?
No,
No, I think-
need, I don't think.
Yeah, they can keep themselves safe. They know what to do. They're adults.
Do they have a name, these servants of yours?
Mm,
As a group, I mean.
no. Kind of curious with your not really understanding your question.
They're following you. Maybe not a traditional type of worship, but in some way or another, they care for you, they bring you food.
Mm-hmm. They're my friends.
So, yeah, I was about to say the same thing, Panji. I think Father Sorrel over here is getting a bit of a. At least I have a different opinion than he does. I think they're more like the friends of Panji than the followers.
Yeah.
Hmm.
We're all friends.
I suppose. So there is an inherent, dynamic that is hard to escape, but of course, the friends of Panji then.
Maybe we
Pangji
could
has
go
back there,
4
too.
new friends.
Yes.
Well, Sorrel, we have quite a dynamic between our little group as well. All different dynamic.
Pangji
So to speak, of
has
course.
10 friends now.
10 friends. Oh, quite a big number now.
You start to
Double digits.
think about the guys that you killed who are left back. There's there's 6 people. Well, 2 and then 4 that die. Or wow,
Whoa,
not
one
everyone
ran
died,
away.
not
One
everyone
ran
died.
away.
Yeah, one ran away. So, you guys, what's the plan here?
I think we bid the giant creature farewell.
Okay.
Give it a
Yeah, that's
bow
fine.
and leave.
Okay. You guys don't have light. How much?
Well,
We
we
have
have
a
the
little bit
sword
of
light.
light.
We have the sword light.
You have, yeah, a little bit of dim light coming from the. I guess that can help light the way a little bit.
Through which
I think I
as
also have, like,
well-
I think we have like 2 hours of my light spell going off still as well.
Oh yeah, we got a bit of yours.
Because
and then
I had
got
like a 3 hour, I had like a
Tyrell's.
3 hour cast, but I imagine this whole thing took like an hour or something, maybe. Maybe
Like
like,
the
yeah,
whole
like 2 hours of our light.
conversation?
Yeah, I'm just like rounded up to like it probably took us like because we were awestruck, we were talking. I think it took us about an hour out of character anyway, so probably
Yeah, it took
about an hour in
probably
character.
an hour or two to do all this conversation. Yeah.
And so I got like an hour of my light spell going off, which gives off like a lot of light. I don't remember exactly how much it does, but it gives off like a lot of dim light.
Yeah. Well, as we
Okay.
remember, this whole travel takes about what?
2 days or something.
Yeah, it was a pretty long time. No, it wasn't quite that long. It was closer to. Let me look at.
I think it was like a day and a bit. I think it was like half a day of travel, maybe.
Yeah.
I think we already traveled before it, so it might have felt like more than a day.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
guys were
yeah.
at night. It was closer to like 12 hours.
Okay.
Okay. Not terrible.
Yeah. It was about 4
Right,
pints.
right.
It was about a whole like thing. Well, a little bit more
Mm.
than. It was sorry. It was like about 5, not 5 pints. 5 flasks. I believe 5 flasks of oil, each one being
Yeah, I
like 3
believe
hours.
so. I think it was like 13 hours was what we calculated for the
Yeah,
flask.
it was about.
And then we walked in darkness for a while.
Yeah, which is adding like a little bit extra to that. About 15 hours. You guys are a little bit exhausted too, so you might need to sleep first.
I think we did sleep.
Oh, did
Yeah, we
yeah,
slept
you-
down
you
here in the
slept
cave, yeah.
during the thing, yeah. So you guys can make your way out and spend another. We'll just say you'll spend another day. So
Makes
we
sense.
are on the 9th now.
Last
for what
ration is
day
gone
it
now.
but,
Gave it all to Panji, except for one.
Yeah, same.
Kept one on me because he won't know the difference between 7 and 8.
day 10,000. And sorry, what month is it? Is it the 3rd or the 2nd?
I wrote it down. Let me see.
You said
2nd month, 6th day of the year was last session. Sorry.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it's the 9th.
yes.
Mark off your food if you have any food.
After this,
Okay. So you guys will arrive, if this is like 15 hours later, you guys will exit the cave at nightfall. Because it's going to be roughly like 8 to 10 to 11 p.m., something around that time. Uncertain about what time it is. It's dark when you guys get out, and this is the 9th.
Gotta go check on. Gotta go
Yeah,
check
don't
on
go
Chewie.
check. Yeah, Chewie has the rest of our food and stuff on it.
Yeah. Probably gonna
Um,
scurry down the mountain.
Back to
I'll set up
Chewie.
camp here then.
So you guys, where did you leave Chewie? Just right outside?
We left him
He
like
said there was a
because
part where we couldn't climb up with Chewie,
Right.
so or we had to climb up so we couldn't bring Chewie,
Yeah.
so we just like
Yeah, you're
tied
gonna
her
have
to
to
a tree,
do that descent
stashed our
after
goods.
the day, because it's gonna take another few hours to get to that point, or maybe like an hour or something.
oh, it'll take a few hours. I think we have to camp here then.
Yeah,
You sure?
I mean,
walking
be
through
honest,
the
I think
dark
we-
is dangerous. But
especially on the mountains, brother.
If you want, I can take some hours to make sure that your horse is still okay. I can see in the dark after all.
No, I think it's fine. We'll rest here.
Yeah, fortunately as it is, as much as I love Chewie, like I appreciate and respect them, it's not worth risking our lives for.
Yeah. She's old horse.
She's a biter after all. Likes to chew
She's a
on. She's a
biter.
chewer. She's a chewer.
Mine was a biter.
That's true. Yeah.
Well, I suppose you nobles can always get more horses.
That is true. You can't get more men easily.
That'll be like Chewie though.
I hope not. It would be like
Hopefully.
Chewie.
all right, well, you guys can set up camp with the equipment that you have, and we can take watch. Who's going first? What's the watch order? Yeah. Do we have
I
a
think we do this
consistent
too
watch order? Like, do we just want to write down what our watch order is, and then we'll just
We
keep
had-
it as that until we change it up?
Yeah, I think we had one and I forgot what it was.
Would
I
make
think
sense for
it's
Cyril to take first watch, but I'm
yeah,
not sure.
Cyril first.
Yeah, I think
Lionel,
Caster,
Lesker,
sword
and
caster.
then last is brother.
That's good. Yes, because Sorrel's first since he can see in the dark, and then
Yeah.
Valen last since he can't see in the dark.
Okay,
It should be like around like dawn by that point.
sure.
closer to
Okay,
dawn.
so sorry. Can you actually just write, or can you just tell me who's first? Who's first?
I'm first.
All
Cyril.
right, let's roll a d20. First of the evening. Sorrel. Esteban and Piero are no longer here, but thank you for including them.
They'll be they're with us in our hearts.
If that something happens during
Damn
my
right.
watch.
Did you roll?
Oh, that's what you said to roll. I thought you were just like, Cyril, something happens to you, and I was like,
Yeah,
well, damn it.
Sorrel. No. Roll to see if something happens to you. On your watch, you look out into the sky. Since you're on a mountain, you kind of can sort of see a little bit over. Maybe if there's a bit of a clearing, you can see.
Yeah.
You can see over the forest just a little bit, and you see that there is a bit of smoke coming from down the mountain. Give me. We don't have a gauge check. Give me an
We do have a
intelligent-
great gauge check. I'm a rogue. That's what I do.
Wait, are you a rogue? Oh.
Yeah, I'm a cleric thief.
Oh yeah. Well, give me.
We
Do
had a
you
long
have
conversation, we
any
skipped
points in the
out of it.
gauge skill?
I do. I have a
Okay.
20% chance to gauge successfully.
Okay, I don't have. I remember like the gauge. They wrote some extra rules about like being off and like the level of accuracy that you have. But give me.
Well, I'm very off.
Well, you're very off. Well, down the mountain, at least down the mountain, likely before, no, maybe not likely, just down the mountain, you see
Now-
that there's a bit of some smoke going on, but it's probably like, it's still like a few kilometers away, like maybe, but yeah.
Now, my gauge skill may be shit, but I do have direction sense. And that allows me to navigate myself on a map.
Yeah.
And I do have a map.
Wait, do you have a map?
Is this... I do have a map. You gave it to me when I set up my character. It's not a great map, but it's roughly equivalent to the one we're looking at here.
Yeah, for sure. It's down this way. Wait. I don't know. Hold on. Let me turn this settings off of. I'll take the
Towards
grid off.
Quarry Lock, or
Nope, just down.
just down? Large fire?
Fairly large fire. Enough to be seen, like a bonfire,
Mhm.
not a forest
Okay,
fire.
okay.
But a
Good.
but a
That's what I was
bonfire.
curious about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Good to know. I spend my watch, drawing a big symbol of New Jarek in front of the entrance to the cave. I'm gonna build a shrine here one day.
Okay. Yeah, for sure. You can
Yeah.
start building.
That's what we're doing.
Okay. That's all you see for your watch. Let's pass it off to Lionel. Lionel, would you do the honors and roll a d20 for me?
And I would see, smoke in the distance, friend. To the south.
Yeah. Lionel, you're on your watch. Your watch get passed over, and you see the fire, but it sort of clicks to you that they're having a bonfire in the same area. There's a bonfire in the same area where you guys like previously camped. So, do with that information as you will. I don't know if your mic's just not muting or if you're busy.
I do nothing. I was just keeping muted.
Okay, no worries. But yeah, you have this. Yeah, you're like, wait a minute, this is exactly where that is. So yeah, you can pass that information on to the next person. Lesker, it is your watch. Please roll me a d20.
All right. Sure. Team.
Yep. Do you do anything with the? I imagine Lionel, you pass this information on to Lesker.
Like, is it still going? The fire?
Um,
Did it die out in like a few hours?
Actually, it probably would have died out. Yeah, by the end of your watch. Yeah, it would have died out.
Oh, it's not like a. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll pass it on then.
Okay. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
No, never mind. I thought you were talking about our campfire, and I was like, I have a spell for that. But you were talking about the big bonfire. I'm
Yep,
down.
the big
Forget-
bonfire. All right. Well, the information gets passed on to Lesker. Do you do anything special with this information, or
I guess not with that information.
you don't notice the
I will
bonfire
take this
really,
time.
because again,
Yeah.
it's sort of.
I'll probably take this time to look at the sword now that we're actually taking a break, not walking.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe if anyone else has their items lying around, I'll take a look at those too. Because I do have a 5% chance per level to identify the use of magic items, roughly.
As
Not
a
like
bard
exactly.
or as a rogue?
As a bard.
Ooh.
I believe as a bard.
Okay. Sure.
It says a bard. It
So,
is in the expanded rules for bard stuff.
It's in the
ooh.
PHB.
Oh, is it in the player's
No. What?
Yeah,
I
I
think
just
so, yeah.
checked PHB.
Okay. Yeah. Give me your 5% rolls. From let's start with the rod to the staff to the. Well, if you want, you can do whatever order you want. Honestly.
Yeah, I'll start with the weapon I'm probably holding right now, the two-handed sword. And I want a 5 or below.
5 or
Right.
below.
Got it. No clue.
No
I'll
clue.
reach over for the next item, grabbing
And
the
you
long
can do this
sword.
for your whole watch, by the way. It probably takes a while for you to do
Yeah.
this kind of. Yeah.
Definitely no clue.
What was
Grab
that
the
one for?
rod.
That was for the.
That was the long sword.
That was the long sword.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm on the rod now.
Nope.
And
And-
the stick.
Nope.
None of this makes sense.
You're looking at these things. You're kind of just brushing the
Those-
slime off of them a little bit. You're like,
Yeah.
it's a little gross.
You're a
Ew.
bard, but not a very well-traveled one yet.
Can't really. Yeah.
Not yet.
Can't
We're getting there.
tell. Well, you do that during your watch, and you kind of give up afterwards, and you're like, and you end your watch a little early and give it to your brother, who now wakes up, and you can give me a d20 if you'd like.
I probably actually don't tell him about the bonfire. I was like distracted by the things and just forgot about it. Since nothing really happened.
All right, I do not know about the bonfire then. I'll just memorize my spells. One spell for 10 minutes.
Yep.
I let Lesker go to sleep afterwards.
Are you trying to do any spells in particular, or what are you?
I just do magic missile. That's all. I only have the one spell I can learn. I'm not trying to cast any spells or
Classic.
anything.
Classic.
Just memorizing the one spell.
You
Like,
already
I think, like-
noticed, right?
Yeah, I already have my enlarge memorized. I didn't have to cast it. Unless we wanted to enlarge Panji, which I don't think was going to be a good idea.
Need to reduce.
Well, actually, enlarging Panji would be
something with that.
okay. It's enlarging his mom would be a big.
That would be a big problem. Don't worry, I'll come back when I'm 10th level and I'll enlarge his mom 100%.
Yeah.
Or 91% or whatever. But yeah, I think during like Valen's watch, he's just like looking over the rod that he has. Is like folding it over, seeing if he's like looking through some books that he has, see if he's like figured anything out. And like mechanically, I'm trying to see if this like is like an ancient item that archaeology might apply for.
Archaeology. What does the archaeology proficiency specifically do? I'll allow you to make.
I'll
but-
screenshot it for you really quick.
I think it is good for this kind of stuff.
It's specifically for ancient magic items, not for it specifically calls out modern magic items would not apply.
Yeah. Well, you can give me.
But with a 1 to 4 penalty, depending on how obscure it is. This already has a -3 up on it by
You
base.
can, regardless, just so we don't metagame it, regardless of if it's modern or not, you can give me that archaeology check.
Will do. I am a smart cookie. This is gonna be a good check. 23. You know, not the best check, but pretty good still.
Oh, now this is where I have to consider the -1 to 3, 4, because
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
right
How
in
obscure
that
it is,
range.
yeah.
How nice am I feeling? No,
Should I roll like a d4 and see what the penalty is?
Wait,
no.
you have 18 int? Damn.
Yes, I'm a smart cookie.
Oh wait, you have an 18? Doesn't not a 15?
Yeah, no, it's arts int -3 is the
Oh,
archaeology
I
version
see, I
to the
see, I
base.
see.
Yeah, so it has a
Gotcha.
-3 to
Um,
base, and then has additional -1 to 4 depending on the rarity.
well,
Can we do like a 10 or 15 minute break in like 5 minutes?
yeah, that's totally
I
good.
got to get food
Yeah, sure.
before the campus food
Actually, you know
places
what? I
close.
have to grab my own food, so we'll leave it off at this, and then I'll let you know, and then we'll take a break right after. Yeah,
Alright.
this
Okay.
thing is a little bit. It's not incredibly. How do I say this? It's not incredibly like ancient, like from thousands of years ago, but it's not modern either. And sorry, you get like the type. What do you get with the? What should I say?
I think I
The
let me see what I
history
read. Let me read it again.
Um,
Is it with the bard's
Uh,
general purpose thing?
with a successful proficiency check, the archaeology can identify the general purpose and function of an ancient magic item. So I probably wouldn't get like the command word or anything like that, but I might get like the general. It might be like this rod shoots fireballs. That's one purpose of it, or something like that, maybe.
yeah. This rod seems like it has some properties of the of different planes. I'll leave it at that.
That's perfect.
And
Man. I love
planes
it.
being like the material plane, the ethereal plane, the plane of fire, the etc. Like all those fun planes.
Yeah.
I'll leave it at that. Yeah. Let's take our little break. I need to get myself some food as well. And so we'll see you guys on the other side of the break.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're
It's
gonna
fine if
jump
you're
back
already
into game, and you're gonna ask me some questions. Even though there have already been a few questions asked, go for it.
Yeah, we were discussing elves earlier, and
Oh no, I hate.
are they outright hostile if we try to like approach them and talk to them, or are they gonna kill us on sight? How racist are they?
I feel like this is more how racist are you actually, because your perception versus what's actually gonna happen is a different thing.
Okay.
Do
Well, brother
you guys,
speaks Elvish. I'll ask him.
No, elves are fine. So it's one of
Okay.
those things. If we go to, so in the corner of the map, bottom left, just making sure my. So if you look in the bottom left of the map, there's that little bit of a swamp, and this kind of goes into the Elvish territory. I guess I can take you all to the main map. To the world map, I mean. Even though it's half developed, but who cares? Oh, I don't know if this is new for you guys, but I did try to label some of it. This territory, which I actually didn't label, is the Elven territory. This place is specifically unmapped to humans, so you guys aren't gonna know what's really in it.
Okay.
But this area is closer to a shoot on sight sort of thing, where if like humans start marching their armies, it's definitely like a shoot on sight. If there's like a band of humans, it's maybe also a shoot on sight. If there's one person traveling, who knows? Maybe not.
Find out.
Yeah, fuck around and find out kind of thing. For
Alright.
elves elsewhere, there's a fairly like benevolent and kind relationship, but there is definitely some racism that goes both ways, because elves see themselves as the superior race for many different reasons, and so they're very snobby and they're very full of themselves, and they have their reason towards humans, and so because they're that way, humans also don't like them because they think that they're like a bunch of dicks. It's is it a shoot on sight? Not really, but you wouldn't put it past anyone, especially humans, to start picking on elves, if that makes sense.
All right.
Have like people gone around and maybe hung some elves, perhaps. Has your area? Not necessarily. Your and being a noble, you probably have like you've probably met an elf and have had an elf connection here or there, because they're also going to be on average wealthier. Um, think of them as some kind of like, in a sense, they're almost like an underground like elite, or not underground, but like they're under the radar. They're like rich people who don't really,
They're the cabal.
yeah, a little bit. Maybe there's some there's definitely some rumors, conspiracies about how elves control the world, but do they actually? Who knows? They also like to
Right.
take care of themselves, and they don't necessarily deal with the this rumor might be put to smoke, or I don't know what the expression is, but because who cares about what's going on in the human world? They're all gonna die anyways, and we're gonna go off to our own little peaceful heaven and live there for eternity. So, if yeah, who really cares? At least from their side. So yeah. Why were you
Good to
asking about
know.
the elves? Was there reason to this? Or?
Well, we considered it a possibility to go there and, ask about these large old ancient creatures.
Okay.
Become
Are
best
you-
friends with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See if they have more information. We're trying to figure out like what are our avenues to find information out about Angie
Maybe
and
get
like
some
what.
elven chainmail on the way.
Go find Sorel's parents. It'll be
Well,
great.
Lesker, do you have a heraldry proficiency?
I believe I don't.
Okay.
I do.
Never cared
That
about that
helps.
stuff. Brother does.
Honestly, as long as one person has it, during your watch, I should have brought this up, Lesker.
Oh yeah.
During your watch, when you were looking at the, I believe, long sword, the glowing one, you noticed that there was a, what do you call it? There was a crest on it. So this clearly belongs to a family of some sort, but you don't know whose. And so you could let, if you want, you don't have to. You can let Valen know. Sorry, is it
Yeah,
Valen
I
or
think-
Valen? I keep forgetting.
Alan, yeah.
Yeah, Valen. You can let.
I
Valen
think
know.
I didn't tell him about the bonfire in the distance, probably because I was too distracted by the crest. I was trying to like rack my brain. Oh, what did they say in class about this crest? I had it on the tip of my tongue, and I'll bring it up to Val and like, hey, check this out. There's a crest here. What do you think this represents house-wise?
Yawning a bit from waking up and rubbing his eyes. Gonna take a glance at it and see if he remembers what this crest is.
I'll like wait there,
Give
looking at you
me
impatiently.
a proficiency check. Although there's gonna be like, well, give me a proficiency check and I'll let you know.
Yeah.
Depending on, even if you score
Oh,
above,
35.
ooh, this is a pretty good check. Yeah, this is. I don't have actually the name here, and also I don't know why this guy's on this thing. This is a crest that comes from the Ashenvale territory. From a noble family that currently exists. Also, I guess give me an intelligence check. I mean, this is gonna be a pretty easy one.
Yeah.
And this is partially the heraldry check coming in for you.
27 on the intelligence check.
I just wanted to make sure you don't just mess it up greatly. You know that the family living that's from Ashenvale is currently actually living in the capital in East Oman. They're living in Mount Saint Rosalia. But they're not
That's good
from
to know.
there. They're living there. Or at least some of them are living there. You might not, even though if you know heraldry, you might not know the ins and the outs of like what's going on in world politics. But you do know that that for a while there has been a family that has moved in from the south, from mainland. Well, I guess they're technically still on mainland, but from Centerland to East Oman.
Ooh, I'll let ooh, Lusker, you got yourself a nice family sword, I guess.
Yeah, that's a good lead. We could check that out sometime. Find out
Yeah,
how he got eaten.
yeah.
Maybe that in the
Maybe we
family
could.
lore.
We might be able to. Maybe not ask directly. Maybe like we can look around and see in like in a genealogy like book or something like that to see if we can find like if like maybe like 100 years ago, a couple hundred years ago, like one of their family, one of their
Yeah.
like warriors, like ancestors went somewhere and went missing with their ancient family sword.
Well, I'm a bard. I could just say I'm looking for tales to tell of heroics and ask them if they have any of in their history. Surely a
Could
guy with a
work.
magic sword has some heroic tales passed
Yeah,
down
just
family.
that is true. I'd just be wary of showing the sword just in case they recognize
Oh
it.
no, that's ours.
Well,
Unless.
Finders keepers, they
Anyways,
say.
whoever that hero might have been, he met an untimely fate in the belly of a hermit crab. Did he not?
indeed.
Hmm.
Well,
Sounds like it.
good luck with your watch, brother. I'm taking a nap.
Alrighty.
Yep,
Go back
and
to looking at.
we can go through everyone's
Back in my
watches
rem.
and go back to session. We are in the next morning.
10th
Right.
It's the
now.
10th, yeah.
Hurry.
Yeah.
Let's go check on Chewie.
Oh, yeah, for sure. As we're
I guess
packing
you
up,
guys probably want to learn your spells first if you have any.
Yeah, I think I learned my
Yeah,
spell
yeah.
on my watch.
Okay.
I'll learn my spells. And as we're packing up camp and everything, I want to inspect,
The bear.
well, at least first the staff and take a look at it. Are there any runes on it? Or other, symbols?
Give me. Well, okay. Give me a what's it called? Give me an
Read
argument
languages?
for. Give me an argument for proficiency you have.
Read languages. It's very simple.
No, something else.
Runes and or symbols. Even though I might not know exactly what they mean, um, you know, have some sort of symbology in them. Um, there might be some like inner working logic to how they're connected. And even though I might not know what like a rune means, I might be like, huh, that's kind of similar to the god of fire. Maybe it's a fire themed or something like that. Or hey, that's a holy symbol on there. You know?
Do you have anything
I also
else?
have religion and undead lore. Let's see, religion. I have undead lore. I have ancient history. Pretty good. I have
Okay,
reading and
we're
writing.
gonna do some combination of all of these at a
Perfect.
-8.
Oh god. So the highest one?
No, just give me a wisdom -8.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's what I wanted. D20 plus 14 minus 8. Nice,
Oh!
man.
Oh.
Oh
You
my
do it
gosh!
anyway. Nice.
I was
Just
really
roll
hoping.
well.
I was really hoping you
Yeah,
could
I
get
know.
this.
That's why you gave me a minus 8.
Ugh.
Who's gonna make shit up?
No, I'm not making this up. This, you have no idea what this says, but you know, and this is specifically as like, I know I said as a Nugeric cleric, you're not really versed in. Remember how I said like you don't actually have that much overlap with like animals and plants and stuff. There's something druidic about this, and like you know it's in that realm, but you don't know what it is. And that's also why I'm giving you the -8.
I see, I see.
Because they have their own language. Like, they have their druidic, what do you call it? I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Which is very separate from everything else. But yeah, you know that there's something druidic about this, but you don't know what it is. And, I mean, with this knowledge, whether you know this as a player or not, usually druidic stuff it can really only be used by, like, druids. So,
God damn it. Oh well. Interesting.
But hey, quest leads. To
It's
think about.
true.
To think about.
Find a druid and give it to someone.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that was what I wanted to check. We pack up. We start tracking down the mountain.
Yeah. You guys can make it down the mountain. And
Is the horse alive?
and you make it down that cliff part, where you have to scale like 20 feet or 25 feet or something that's not terribly difficult. And you make it down, and you can't find your little horse friend. I forget his name or her name, but
Chewy.
Chewy. Chewy's gone. Not killed though. You don't see any blood.
Okay.
I mean,
The horse
Chewy.
was tied with a rope, right?
Correct.
Is there a stump somewhere?
Oh wait, also, where has this dog been also? Was the dog also tied up? I think he was, wasn't he?
Yeah, I was about
Oh.
to,
Wait, you just, you're very robotic. Frozen. Does anyone remember? Or if you can type it?
I
imagine he
believe we
probably-
probably left it with Chewy. We can't really take him up, right?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's what happened as well.
Unless we like tie him up with a rope and haul
Well,
him
they're
up.
both gone in that case. What's his name?
Okay.
What's the dog's name?
Lucky Junior.
Yeah.
Okay, Chewy and Lucky Jr. are both gone.
So
How about the stuff we hid around here? Kind of stash it away from the horses and whatnot, or the horse.
Yeah, give me a D20.
All right. Who wants to do that?
he's
Whoa.
back. So
I'll roll it.
Wait, what stuff did you hide here? Didn't you leave like a lot of the stuff at the camp?
We left. I think we left like a lot of the. No, I mean like with the stuff we brought on Chewy. Like Chewy was carrying stuff, so we like stashed it.
Yeah,
over
Chewy was
separately away
carrying
from-
our stuff. We left like all the goods, that were like flour and corn and whatnot at the camp that we couldn't really take and eat.
Yeah, but we took like we had left like extra oil, bedrolls, all that sort of
I
stuff
see.
on Chewy.
Yeah.
Like away from Chewy, we hid away.
That stuff's gone too.
Oh, our
Oh
stash.
god. Oh no, it's all our food.
Lionel, Cyril, can you track him?
I can, but first let's examine this scene here. The ropes used to tie them with, are they here somewhere? Have they been cut or have they been untied?
Ropes have been untied. They're gone. Well, I mean, they could have been cut, but you don't see any rope.
Now stumps of rope. This was done by a human. We look for tracks.
I'm not sure if we can track them down. Did anybody have food? I have no food left.
I don't have any. It might be the
We
camp,
can hunt for
honestly.
something.
Lionel said something about there being a bonfire. That might be our best lead. It's pretty close to here. The old camp.
I mean, how many?
Right,
I
I
mean,
do remember seeing a big bonfire, roughly where we camped. Give
big
me a
bonfire?
second. Let me take a look at these tracks.
of course.
And our DM disappeared. Let's let his own dog in. Yeah.
Aw.
All right, he's here.
Yeah, I'm here.
Tracks. Where are they headed? If
Yeah, I
any.
don't really think you need a tracking proficiency for this one. Or sorry, a roll. I mean, a roll. With your tracking proficiency, it's good enough. You see them go back down the mountain, supposedly the way you
Could've
guys came
guessed.
up. So
They come up just to
Do they look
steal our
old?
stuff.
Like, do they look days old?
give me a roll.
Absolutely.
Roll for time. Yeah. Probably 24 hours, maybe a little bit more. Or sorry, maybe a little bit less. Less than 24 hours.
You left less than a day ago. Let's hurry.
Yeah, Let's get to that camp.
Yeah.
Unless you want to follow
Run
these
down the-
tracks and think they went somewhere else.
No, I think they went to that camp that we had at. It might be
Get
Wasn't
right.
in the
I'm
campfire.
hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good. Stomach's starting to growl.
There's food there. Anything?
It's
So
true.
you guys can make your way down the hill, down the mountain, which will still take you about an hour or so to get to the camp that you were at. It's a little bit faster, like I've mentioned a few times, going downhill. As you start to approach camp, this is still the morning, and you can hear that there seems to be a bunch of people at your camp, at the previous camp.
Well,
How much is ice? How much is a bunch of people?
Well,
Yeah, well, do you wanna
I just
go-
mean you can hear dozen, 2 dozen, maybe. Who knows?
Okay.
You can't see them. You hear noise. You hear like there's a, some kind of larger group, larger than 4. You hear multiple voices. You hear a lot of people like getting, well, yeah. But this is from far away, so I want to give you enough room
sure.
to.
And
Yeah.
the campsite was a ways away from the road, right? It wouldn't make sense if like a traveling caravan would stop here.
Correct. Well, in the sense of the wheels probably couldn't get up here, but otherwise a big party could. But
They could, but why would they ever take like an hour detour from the road just to set up camp here?
yeah.
Do you want me to approach quietly?
Can you?
With
I mean, if you
middling
can-
success, perhaps?
Okay. Well, if you think you can, then do so. We'll follow a couple dozen feet behind, maybe.
Sounds good. And I begin to move silently.
Yeah, just give me 1 second. Give me a second before
Yeah.
I put you on screen. Yeah, you can move.
Dude, we love this camp. Third time. Third time
Yeah,
we've been
you
here.
know what? Every encounter is going to be actually at this camp, by the way.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
the best.
Can't wait till the dragon comes and we fight the dragon here.
Yeah. We can't wait until you guys are fighting in the city square, but it's actually just like a camp in the middle of this city square.
It's like the
We're in the
bonfires,
Lich's
you raise at
dungeon
them and then
at the
yeah,
camp.
and then the enemies respawn.
Yeah. And you're fighting underwater, and there's actually just like an underwater campground.
True.
Where's the dog? I really need a horse thing. Let me get the horse. Maybe not. You can see that there seems to be a lot of people who are getting ready in the morning. We're still kind of in the morning. There seems to be about a dozen troops. Not troops. Troops is a light term. There's a bunch of men and women with loose weaponry and like no armor. Things like pitchforks, things like maybe a person here or there, like some like batons,
Sure.
some yeah. But not
Could I-
like not a militia, or sorry, this is a militia, but not like a seriously armed militia, in a sense.
Ooh. Could I try to lawyer for like a gauge check to try to like measure how official they are? Like, do these look like conscripted men by like a noble, or do they look like rebellious peasants?
Do these
They don't have armor, but
Like, do any of them have insignias, or
I don't think this is what the gauge check is used for. You
Damn it.
can give me an intelligence check, and maybe.
I mean, that's a way higher chance of success.
Yeah. I mean, I'm fine with giving you a chance of knowing things. I just,
That's
wanna-
fair.
Not the gauge. Never the gauge.
Not the gauge check.
Never the two skills.
Yeah. Sorry, your question was like how like.
Do they look like they are conscripted men? Or do they look like the rebellious peasants? Like, do they look state sanctioned? Or do they look like...
They seem disorganized. You can hear that there is a bit of a voice of or not a bit of a command coming from this guy in red, and I'll just put you guys on the battlefield. You guys, can you make yourselves appropriate size?
I'm not on
I'm
that.
sorry, I'm not on the
we
battlefield.
don't see anything.
Oh, you know what? Sorry, my apologies.
You're good.
You think I would know how to do this after being in this battle map so often?
It's all dark.
Oh god, one person's really huge.
Wait, can you see? Skits?
I can see, yeah. I can see, yeah.
Did you put my new token on the map? Or
Oh,
are
wait.
you still using my old Lesker token?
I'm using the
just
one
dead.
from your character sheet, which isn't updated, I don't think. I think you might
Yeah,
have.
it's probably not.
You probably updated it on like you probably updated the token while it was on a sheet, but not like your main one.
Don't think I can. No, I don't think I did update my token. I never actually entered a token at all.
Okay. Do you have like a character icon?
Yeah, I posted it in chat a while ago. I thought you were gonna put it on, but
Sorry,
I didn't even know I
post
could.
it in the K&K chat? Do I have to scroll up a lot?
Yeah, I'll
Can
reply
you
to
just
it here.
repost it?
Yeah, I found it. I'll just reply to it.
I can also grab it and post it if you want.
Oh, it's this
Thank
one. Why does that look like Chris Pratt? I'm sorry. Save image. Let's put this.
Kind of looks like Chris Pratt and like Brad Pitt. They had a weird love child.
Lesker. Okay, let's just do this really quick. But you guys can see the map, right? Or no?
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I can see it.
Can you see it, Alistair?
No.
Yep.
Okay. Well,
No map.
you can see there's a bit of a man. He's not in. Well, sure, we can say he's in red. A man in red robes, and he's kind of directing them on, closing up camp. People are disorganized, running around. Some people are still eating. You can see, you walk around the camp a little bit. You can see your horse and your dog tied up. They're doing fine. Also, hold on. My dog is being dumb. Okay, why do you knock and then you...
Can't make up his mind.
Unbelievable. Sorry.
Can't make up his mind.
I know. So, what's the plan? What are you guys doing right now?
I think it's Sorrel's job to start with.
Yeah, he's the one who stuck ahead.
It's true. I am sneaking. And I think upon seeing this, and could I check the person in the robes? Do they look wizardly? Would you say?
Hard to tell. They look
Like,
like
do they-
new robes, though.
Do they look noble? Or do they look...
Hard to
And
tell.
Cyril might not know this.
Apply. Okay.
They look disorganized.
Lesker, you are updated. Who also made Illy crack?
I still can't see.
Oh, you can't see?
No, I can't see still.
Oh, sorry. Let me.
All pitch dark.
And now you should be able to see.
There we go.
Hold on. Let me update. Okay. Yep, you should be good.
All right.
So, can everyone see?
Back
Yeah.
here.
Is everyone on
Yep.
the screen? Wait, where's
Lionel?
where's
Oh, he's over
Sorrel?
Lionel's right
Cyril's
there.
over
I'm
here,
up
I
in the
think.
corner.
Oh.
I was
Oh,
assuming
okay.
we came from the north, but...
You came from the north, yeah. I mean, you could
Excuse
walk
me,
around
camp
any direction
dwellers.
you wanted, but
Sure.
okay. So, Sorel, what are you doing? You're going off ahead a little bit.
Yeah, I saw this, loose group of militiamen packing up their camp, and I see someone in red robe shouting orders. What are they saying? I'm sneaking up, I'm hiding behind a tree, I'm trying to listen in on the conversation.
Yeah, give me like a listen check, whatever you call it, the rogue one.
Absolutely. 2100. I think I want low. I want lower than that. So that's a
Not a pass.
failure. That's a failure
Yeah,
by like
you can
19%.
make out like a word or two about packing up. You know, we have to get on our way. Make our way up the mountain.
Yeah. And I think I move back to the rest of the party. Say these militiamen of some sort, led by man in red robes. Doesn't look wizardly, but can't say for sure. Diplomacy might be our best option.
I
Either
can go up and
diplomacy
have
or
a
just,
chat with them.
I was gonna say either diplomacy or we leave them be.
Well,
Got a
they have
horse.
your horse, so.
And our goods.
There's
That
there's
too.
11 of them.
They also
Wow.
look to be packing up the stuff that was left here, like the.
I think Cyril also said they're worse armed than the people we met before. So
They are.
Yeah, there's more of them.
This is
Yeah.
true. Right, I didn't memorize any spells of entanglement.
Well, hopefully you're good. Hopefully you're good at those swords, as they say, if it comes down to it.
I can handle
these
myself.
guys are reasonable.
Yeah, if you want to go ahead, I can. We can stay back, and if you want to chat with them.
Very well. Would you guys like to wait here? Whoever wants to come can.
I'll follow you.
I'll stay a bit behind in the woods.
I look to Lionel.
I'd like to go sneak around, my lord. I am quite sneaky,
Is-
as you recall.
My only experience with this is you not being sneaky.
No, my lord. I grew up on the streets as a virgin. I assure you, I'm very sneaky.
I mean, Lionel would be the one who stands out the least out of everyone here in your party.
That is true.
That's
If
not
he,
saying
if
a
he were
lot, though.
spotted, he would stand out the least.
That's not saying a lot. I feel like.
Um,
Oh god.
do you think you can do it this time without being spotted?
I'm not sure, my lord, but I would like to try.
Loading
So
is about failing and getting back up. So I trust
do you know if
Lionel.
they spot you,
Lionel.
they might see that as hostile sneaking up on them. Tell you what,
They'll see him as a
you
hunter.
start, and
That'll
I'll
be fine.
approach and start conversation so they're distracted.
So
Thank you, my lord. I won't let you down this time. I won't let you down.
Yeah.
So
thanks.
Lionel, are you approaching from like the rear or something while they go up and talk? Are you sneaking around?
Yeah, I want to take the long 1 minute. The 1 minute, I need like at least 400 meters between me and the camp.
Yeah.
I don't want no perception checks.
Oh, you want no
Give
perception
me
check?
400.
Yeah. Roll me a d20, okay?
Yeah, quarter mile.
Just roll
I
me.
guess
a
if
D20.
it makes any difference as well, I'm gonna be like not trying to. I'm just gonna be hiding like a good 50 feet back from the camp or whatever, like from when they're approaching.
You got your ghillie suit on.
Do you come
I
from
got my
the
ghillie
east
robes
or the
on.
west, Lionel? Do I need to add more space on this map? I can add more space.
You can do the west. It looks like that has the most space to the left of it.
Well, I'll make this wider.
Whoa.
Go.
And you can approach from either direction. And actually, you know what?
Can you make the background green?
I can.
If it's too hard, don't worry about it.
Here, here's what I can do for you.
Warner is black now.
Are you happy?
Well, there is a setting on the page options, but
Is there?
thanks. There is.
Wait. Okay. I'm sorry. Wait. Page option. Wait. Where's this? Where's the? Wait. Really?
I could pull up
I know
another.
if you get it to like full screen, it does it. But I didn't know you can get it without getting to full screen. Oh, backdrop
Let me pull
color.
up
Oh.
oh, that's probably it.
Wait.
Oh God.
Do you want this? You look really
Maybe
green
l-
now, Alistair.
Is there like a darker shade?
Nathan's whole face is green
Oh
now.
wait, yeah,
Oh,
I
Like
got, I
God.
got
your
this right.
monitor
I
is
didn't
good.
That's
I didn't
blinding
know.
me.
It's glowing.
It's
That's
glowing.
much better.
That was blinding
The
me.
Now I'm
acid
immersed.
rain has come down from the sky and has just contaminated.
Or no.
They're all
go.
dead. Thank God.
Here you go.
can get our horse.
Here's your green.
It's not dead.
Okay.
Alright.
We're gonna keep the lines though because they're pretty. So line you can approach from whatever direction you want. This group, they're mostly actually around the tents. They have a few extra tents that they brought along. This guy's mostly commanding them, yelling at them to get things, stuff the fire, get the grains on the sack. We can put them on the horses and bring the horses back. Or horse, singular. Make sure that dog stops barking. The dog is just going crazy, facing Lionel's direction, but they can't keep it under. It's just barking at Lionel
Barking all night.
as he approaches. But
Alright. We'll probably give him like a minute or two to do that, and then I'll start approaching.
yeah.
And I'll go along with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
Might
hiding
be-
roughly where I'm at. So they're, like a little bit like, but I'm gonna get there after they start talking, so I can focus on them. So I'm just moving myself there for now.
Yep, this is about, I would say, 20, 25 feet of elevation, so you can be above
Perfect.
and look down. Awesome.
Perfect. So they can't get to me easily if need be.
Yeah, not as easily, not as easily. You two, Lesker and Sorrel, start to approach.
You can tell me where to stop. I'm just gonna keep walking.
Um,
Excuse me.
Hey, who are you?
Gentlemen?
You see a bunch of people, begin to turn. I think these are the bandits!
No. I am Lesker. Lesker Headlock.
And I am Father Sorrel of New Jerick. May the hunt bless your path.
Father Sorrel? I haven't heard of you.
No, you haven't. I'm not from around here.
We are looking for some bandits, and I think we have found our bandits.
Your bandits are in 2 graves over there. Well, some of them.
And how can we tell? These are likely your men. How do you know this?
You think they're our men? I look at my fine armor. Those guys in rags were my men. Please.
Well, you look
Don't
like
be
you
ridiculous.
stole it.
You think I stole it?
You would dare to go against the man of the cloth? Is it not
Quick
true
question.
that I wear the drapings of the gods?
How does declaring a duel work?
I feel like you can just declare it.
In a legal sense.
Oh, now you can always declare a duel. I mean, it just depends on how.
You
They-
take your words back. I pick up my dueling glove out of my pocket.
New Jarek, that unknown god.
Unknown, you say? Is it not to him you prayed when you were hunting these bandits?
I pray to one god, and that, and he kind of catches his tongue. People, arrest him. Arrest these two. You see, like,
My
these
darts at
guys
the ready.
kind of, like, uncertain, but they drop their stuff. Drop what they're doing.
I'll start walking forwards towards him.
Most of them, yeah, he's, like, surrounded
Arrest
by
me,
2 people.
Lesker Headlock. Surely you're jesting. I'll take that as a joke. This once. Now, please, if you'd return our horse, dog, and other equipment, we can be on our way. The stuff over there, I point to the tents, you can keep. That was stolen by the brigands.
Stolen? It seems like you two have stolen this, trying to get out with a horse and dog.
Surely you wouldn't take Chewy from me. You stole these
you
from
have
the bottom of the mountain over
A
there.
few people, like, come to your side, and they kind of, like, start to put their hands on you.
Once they start getting close, my hand will start going to my sword.
To your
One
two-handed
of you?
sword, or to your...
I shoot him. I shoot the guy.
Oh.
Okay, let's get into combat.
Yeah, I guess
Alright.
like
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I guess I'm got darts somewhere ready.
Okay.
One-handed sword, by the way.
Turn order.
Yes,
Uh,
sir.
Also,
look
now
up.
that you're up closer, our boy Sorrel, do you want to maybe give an intelligence check?
Yeah, 100%. I'm a smart cookie.
What do we do here?
It's a cleric of somebody, I'm pretty sure. The guy in the middle.
25.
25. Yeah.
Can I? Do I get this shot off, or am I rolling initiative?
Yeah, you can get a surprise round, but you're kind of getting a surprise round on everybody. So I guess everyone's gonna roll a surprise check. Well, I'm just gonna do one surprise check and high is good, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, high, you want 1, 2, or 3 is bad.
The high is
yeah.
good.
This will be for the men, like just all of them. 8 is probably enough to get it because everyone's is heightened.
Yeah.
Their awareness, and this is for the man in robes, and so he's not surprised either. So pretty much everyone except I believe Sorrel and probably Valen, or I don't know what the exact pluses or minuses there are to.
D10 for surprise.
Oh, we're rolling D10 too?
So it's probably going to be everyone but Sorrel and maybe Valen.
Sure.
So
Okay.
these people are going to get to act on this first round. Although it's kind of awkward for them to start. They're not surprised, but you're surprised.
Wouldn't it be like the attack is the thing that initiates the initiative? And like they get attacked and then we all roll?
Yeah, but they're not surprised, so they come in on the same initiative.
They can't come in on the initiative of the attack because the attack is what's initiating the initiative, right?
Isn't this I've honestly like rarely used surprise, but isn't this how surprise works? Everyone still rolls into initiative. It's just if you're surprised, you don't take the first action. That's how
You don't take your first turn. You could have it so that Lionel just goes first in the turn. That might be the best way to handle it since he's getting the first shot off.
Yeah, I agree with this at this point, but
Wouldn't that be like an ambush round?
Yeah, but they passed their surprise check, so there is no ambush round.
Yeah.
Well, if they weren't planning on attacking and he shoots first, then he's always gonna go first no matter what, right?
I get that.
They were kind of getting ready to fight, I think, but
yeah, they were ready to fight. Like
Sure.
people are ready to fight, so
That's
they're not
true.
surprised.
That's true. They were going for us. You're right.
Yeah. But in that sense, like I feel like you guys are kind of also like I feel like failing this. It's more like everyone's kind of ready to fight.
Yeah.
So I guess I was just rolling for maybe mostly just them, because once they start moving, you guys are gonna start moving. I don't want to well, maybe Valen's too far to really notice, and he kind of failed this, so maybe he doesn't get it. So
I rolled a 6 on my
I
check
think
if that's what you rolled for.
more so because they don't know I'm there.
Sorry, what did you say, Terry?
I think it's more so because they don't know I'm there. Like I'm like
Yeah, but everyone's still
known to
preparing a
them, so
fight,
they
so
can't react to me.
Yeah, that's why they got a surprise check because they don't know you're there.
yeah, we can still say you can go off first. But aside from that, yeah. Who are you aiming at, by the way, Taryn? And I will roll them into initiative. Let me do buckets of these guys, just so we're not...
That's a good way to do it, yeah.
Uh,
There's like 10 of them, so doing like groups of, I don't
uh,
even know, it's not an even number you can divide them by. So I divide them to
uh,
5.
I'm gonna
Like
do blues.
4, 2, 4.
I'm gonna do blues as one group. Okay. And then, so they're gonna roll their initiative. I don't know what their weapons are miscellaneous, so we'll just throw them at a 6 or something. These guys' weapons are also miscellaneous, so we'll throw them at a 6, and then this guy will have his own. Can you stop with your arrow for a second? Thank you, just so I can grab this guy. Okay, let's Sorrel. Or sorry, not Sorrel. We'll say Lionel. You can go first on this round, and you can get your shot off. Who are you aiming at?
Boop. I wrote a 13.
To hit?
I wrote a 13 and 2 for damage. Yep, 13 to hit, 2 for damage. I wrote it when I said I shoot him.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, way back.
Okay. And who are you shooting? The guy in red?
Nah. Someone over here. Someone else that's near. Someone else is near them.
Yeah.
This guy, I guess.
This is...
I have a longbow.
Okay. Yeah, this is gonna hit. And let me do his... yeah, roll damage. 2 damage, you said? You said
Yeah, 2 damage.
Okay. -2. Okay, he takes a hit. Sorrel, it's gonna be your turn.
Yes, you asked me to roll a in check before, and I rolled a 25 on it. What have I realized?
Yeah, this guy is the guy in robes. He's definitely in the priestly attire, like holy attire.
Oh.
That's all I'll say.
Right. Then I'll say whatever divine zealotry has blinded you or has clouded your judgment, I do not care for, but I will make you see the light. And I'll cast light on his eyes.
Okay, does he get a saving throw? I believe so.
Yep, saving throw or be blinded.
I believe that's a fail.
Oh yeah.
Unless he's level like 10 or
Bright light
something.
starts shining out of his eyes.
Yeah, let's
Then
just...
I'll say, soldiers, lay down your arms. Jarek will not be as sparing to you.
Okay. What's your name? Lesker, it's your go.
I'm going to shield punch this man in the face.
Okay. Roll to
The
attack.
rogue man. All right, so that is at +1. And he's blinded. That's not gonna hit.
That's not gonna hit. You're gonna try to shield punch. It's quite bright in your eyes, and so you kind of like miss that depth perception a little bit, closing your eyes right before the hit, and you kind of like stumble forward as he kind of stumbles back. Okay, it's gonna be this man's turn.
Well, I'll also kind of ready my longsword in case they do try to attack me. Then I am going to take a stab at whoever does. Can I do that?
No. That you can ready your
can't?
action next round, but not this round. Oh wait, you shield
Okay.
punch. As a
I got ambidextrous.
right. Can you ready
so fucking
half
busted.
your attack?
um,
Feels
I don't know.
Feels a little weird, a little. You know what I mean?
I mean, I'm punching with my left hand, and I'm like bending whoever off with my right.
I
Depends
feel
how you
like
want to say it.
readying an action and making
Actually,
and
can
doing
you just
your
tell
action
me,
are two
maybe?
separate actions. So,
Do they look like they're gonna stab me now? Because
um,
maybe I can just determine that and now stab them.
yeah, I mean, yeah, light's been going in someone's eyes. They're ready to fight.
All
They're
right, let's get stabbing.
holding miscellaneous weapons at their hands.
All right,
Things that
This
do
guy.
about like D4 damage, maybe D5 damage.
Eh.
12. Which guy are you hitting?
The guy to my right-ish,
That's gonna be a hit.
or I guess.
They're
Yeah.
not wearing any armor, so you just need AC 10. 7 damage. Well, that's gonna kill this guy. What do? You stab him, or you?
I think I just run him through, right through the gut.
And this is with
Pull it back
this is not with the two-handed weapon.
This is
right?
my long sword. Yeah,
This is
I
your
couldn't shield punch if I was using my two-hander.
Correct. Valen, it's your go.
Hi. Popping out from the trees, noticing that things are going badly. I'm gonna measure the distance and realize that this guy's in short range, but I'm still gonna throw it. I'm gonna throw it at my dart at this guy right there.
Get him.
He's not. You're not gonna get flanking or anything, but yeah.
No, yeah, I'm getting a back attack maybe. Or does he turn around?
He's heading towards these guys, so you're not. Gonna...
Okay, so that's
He's unaware
11
of
to
you.
hit. 11 to hit.
That's gonna be a hit.
Alrighty. It's -2 for medium short range. So takes 1 damage. The
One
dart
damage.
sinks into his thigh or something. I don't know.
He
And
takes...
dies, hopefully.
Nope.
Damn it.
He's fine.
The priest didn't go though. You skipped him.
Oh, you're right. He's going to. He's blinded. He's going to take a withdrawal and move backwards. I don't know how many feet he can actually move, but.
I think it's like 1/4 or 1/3 you're moving, right? If you're
One third.
Third of.
Yeah.
Well,
So it's
wait,
like
Make him
30,
fall on that rock.
like 40 feet or something.
Well, it's 100. Yeah, it's 40, so he can like. Well, he makes it to here, and then he kind of like gets caught on the rock. Okay.
Yeah.
It's gonna be these guys. One of them just got killed really badly. He's gonna go up to Sorel, and he's
You
gonna
wouldn't dare strike a holy man. I
he's
stared
gonna
him,
strike you anyways. 16.
and he does hit. Yeah, he hits.
Gonna do
Oh, God.
1d4. 3 damage.
Oh God.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Whacks
Oh.
you on the head with like a club.
How much? I guess
My
I can't
boy.
see your health bar, so I don't know much. I don't know what your percent or how you're
I
looking.
have 2 more HP.
Oh, we're the same HP then.
This guy is
Yeah.
gonna go up to Lesker. 14 hit.
Not gonna do it.
Yeah, Tyrion, you're right. Leave.
This guy from behind you,
Another
he's gonna make 1d20, I believe, +2 for back attack.
+2. Yep.
20.
Oh, that's
that
that's
it?
a
Yeah.
crit problem. Is that a crit? Because no
No.
dex.
You get
Is there no dex?
You get dex. You don't get shield.
Yeah,
I
you get dex.
believe.
Oh, you get dex. I thought you don't get dex if you get attacked from the rear.
That hits.
Okay, my bad.
He also deals 3 damage. This guy, these two guys see see the lights in their holy man's eyes, and they say, "Father, get down!" And they both cover for him, covering his body, making sure that he doesn't get shot from any stray arrows. And they'll try to escort him. On his next turn, he's going to be escorted, so they're going to become one clump.
Get down, Mr. President.
Yeah, exactly. This guy, he sees, he feels an arrow coming towards him. He's going to take his action to go up. So he gets 120 movement and can roughly make it to you. And he says, We're being surrounded. Where's Terrarian?
Down here.
He's down
He's
south.
down there. Did anyone notice him getting shot in the back? I
You
don't know.
probably need to spend the round going around chasing after him.
Yeah, just line up. Line out. Give me. They're gonna give me a D20. And you know, if you're close, you're fine. But if you're
What do I
not,
want?
yeah,
Okay.
if you're close, you're fine.
Oh, that's pretty
they don't
close.
Spot you. They don't. Spot
Yes.
Nice.
you.
Alright.
This is how I do my D20s, by the way. I just do massive judgment. This guy sees his buddy go, and he also goes to the wizard. These two guys make their way into the fray here. Is this enough? Is this
No,
16?
but wait, you told me that they spent the round looking for another character. Do they really also have the
No,
movement
they
to...
didn't spend their round looking. I'm just saying, did they notice?
Damn it.
Did they notice? Ooh, just out of range. And this guy was here, I believe. Oh, okay, that guy's in. The first guy was in range. This guy out of range, but we'll get to Sorrel. But he cannot make his attack. Okay, wait, this horse isn't right. Okay, one of them will make an attack at Lester. 16, is that a hit?
Nope.
Okay. These two
Thank
guys
God.
in red, they're gonna make. I think they did their full action to get the Valen. I think that's all of them. Lionel, end of the round, second attack with your bow.
Oh yeah. Doesn't he throw darts from what's his name?
Yeah, I do get darts as well, 2 darts.
But Lion, you're first.
Lionel goes first. That's right. Yeah.
Oop.
Who are you aiming at, by the way?
The injured man's. The one I hit already.
The one you.
Oh wait. How are we doing firing to melee?
Yeah,
It's just like a random chance.
Yeah, it's gonna be a random chance if you're hitting into this, but that's still
These guys maybe.
You know, that's I can't do math. A 5 in 7 chance that you're gonna hit these guys.
How many people are you saying are in melee? Oh, all 6 of them. Okay. Cool.
But also, you're kind of being blocked by these 3. Although they're kind of
I mean, of
crouching.
course,
Actually,
yeah.
they're crouching like behind this rock. They're probably fine. Yeah, you can fire into these guys without worrying about the guys in the middle. But that would be firing into melee. You would have a 2 in 7 chance of hitting your allies.
I'm down with it.
Do a D7.
Okay.
And wait, before you do it, we are gonna go.
What numbers do you guys want?
Let's say 1 or 2. 1 for Lesker, 2 for Sorrel. 1 in 7 or 2 in 7.
Ah.
Sweet.
Ooh.
You don't hit one of them. Roll D20. They all have, you know.
He rolled an 11 already, I think.
Oh, you already rolled an 11. Do you have like
they're
range
12
on
anyway.
this attack? Do you have any penalties to hit for range? What's the range
Oh,
on?
No, not at 100. No, not at 100.
Okay.
I also have crazy range.
Yeah, longbow
Sweet.
is like 70 yards, I think.
Deal your damage. This was a 3, so
I did.
we'll say it's on this guy.
It's a 4 in damage.
4 on damage. Let's roll his character.
Yeah,
HP.
it was the D7.
Okay, this guy gets shot back of the throat, collapses, falls right on Lesker's arms. You don't catch him. You're fine.
Shove him to the side.
Shove him to the side. He gets shoved to the other body, on the other body. We're gonna go with your darts. I don't know if you can really throw darts at somebody in melee. I don't think you can do range attacks in melee.
I feel like if anything,
get,
you
like,
do
a
in melee action movies say darts, throwing knives. Action movie logic says
Yeah, it's
throwing
not like
knives.
a. It's not like a. No, it's like a little. It's like a thing. It's like this big that I just chuck at him. Like a foot long thing. It does literally just throwing dart damage anyway, so it's like a throwing dagger
Yeah,
damage.
he's gonna do a
so it's-
D2 max.
Yeah, it's
Guess he could crit.
okay.
Well, okay. Give me your attack. We'll maybe put a minus like 1 to it in melee.
Because it's after
Yeah,
closing,
sure.
right?
Oh, that's still a crit with a natural 18.
Crit.
That's
crit, I
gonna be a
think.
crit. Are you on the?
That'll be on the
guy?
top. That'll be the
guy?
guy that's injured already. Yeah, so
Yeah.
3 more damage to him. The top guy.
Man, these guys are rolling insane HP on average. I'm just letting you know.
God damn it. Whenever
And
we
I
get
gotta-
CCs,
I gotta
no HP.
3.
And my third dart. That's a miss.
Yeah. This
So
guy
this
gets-
guy's taken 4 damage total, I think.
he just took 3 right now. Yeah.
Well, 3 and then 1 for the first dart.
Yeah. He's still up.
Yeah, okay.
Badly
Yeah.
wounded. We are gonna go into the
He's
next
gonna have to do a
round.
morale check later. It'll be fine. You'll survive this.
Next round of initiative.
Alright.
God.
What are our actions? Let's
I'm
take.
thinking of
We
what my
had this
action's gonna
first
be.
round. This everything broke loose. 1 minute. We have the priest making their way. They're gonna go on initiative 3, but they're all gonna go together. And they roll 13.
I need
There
to
you go.
make sure I keep track of my darts that I'm using.
Damn, everyone's rolling a 13, aren't they?
Okay.
Fuck
The
it. Go darts.
red will be.
Is that the
I was
priest
rolling them
going
at
on?
initiative 6, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And
I'll
the
maybe
blue
scroll
will
back
go on
up. Let me
initiative
see.
6.
Yeah, there were 6, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
If
I
everyone's
think
in,
that.
Sorrel.
Wait, no, I'm not in. I'm not in.
Oh, you're not in.
Whoa. Sorry. I need to think about my action here, but I think.
Yeah, tell me
casting a
what you
spell's
guys
the
are
best
doing.
thing to do.
We
I'm
have
throwing
bow
darts.
again.
I'm throwing darts.
You're throwing
Darts.
darts in melee. Okay. We have Lesker. What are you doing?
Sword. Hitting them.
Hitting him with your sword?
Sword.
Okay, you're not
Yep.
punching them.
Well, I'm also gonna punch them, but you know, main thing is the sword.
No,
by
I
the
wrote,
way,
but
if
back
you
to
lose
back
your shield punch, you lose your AC on the shield for that round.
Yeah, I lose 1 AC. It's,
Yep.
not much.
I'm just making sure we're all
Yeah, I've been
right.
calculating for that.
Perfect. And yeah, Lionel, you're doing your bow. And Sorrel, what are you doing? What did you roll in for?
I'm casting a spell. I'm casting Sunscorch.
Okay. Who are you
Ooh.
casting Sunscorch on?
I don't have to decide that until my turn comes along.
Oh,
with the guy
sorry.
behind me,
It's
of course.
Valen first, correct. Yep.
I will,
Valen,
again,
I mean. Sorry.
Fallon, throwing a dart against this top guy who's so injured. I'm gonna get him. Nah, I don't. I gotta get
You
him.
miss. Sorrel, your turn.
I said, lay down your weapon so your priest will be hunted down like the dog he is. And I cast Sunscorch, and a big radiant ray of fire streaks down from the heavens, striking this guy, and he has to make a saving throw or take damage.
I think
Okay.
blinded as well if he fails.
He's, he's not even a fighter, so he probably has to get like what, a 19 or a 20 on this.
It's
Yeah, I
I
pretty
think
think a
high.
19.
that's super low chance.
Nope.
So how much
He
damage did he take?
takes 7 damage.
Ooh, nice.
Burning
He
fire.
dies. He
Yeah.
gets burnt to a crisp as the sun comes down and scorches him.
Indeed, it does. And I don't know why that turned
Oh.
the case, but I look.
So, yeah.
There's a guy furiously burning behind me, and I stare the others down. I've told them to stand down or they will die. See if it works.
Okay. So Lionel, Lesker, Priest guy, and Blue guys all go at the same time. It's gonna be a clusterfuck.
Hell yeah.
So tell me what you guys are doing. These guys are engaging you two, one from the back, one from in front. They're gonna make their 2 attacks at you, but you can also choose what you're doing, Lester.
I'm hitting this man with my sword, and I'm gonna probably punch someone, depending on how that goes.
Okay, both these guys missed their attacks.
13
13's gonna be a hit. Deal damage.
for 3 damage.
He's going to take some damage, and he's still alive.
Oh, sorry, I meant this guy.
Oh. The guy behind you? Like you're gonna turn.
Well, yeah, I actually imagined I was facing like about this way at this point for like both flanking, but yeah,
They're as you
gonna
try
go for
to
that guy.
face this way, they're probably also going to try to like rechange their position, like so that.
because I mean I have Cyril to my back.
Yeah, that's
right?
true. That's
Yeah.
true. They'll change it, and you can get that side bonus. Although he might stay here, so it's gonna be hard to get both of them. Again, it's all happening at the same time, but.
But I
You're gonna have
assume
to
3
turn your-
damage doesn't take this one down.
Well, you're gonna have to face that guy.
Oh, I have to face this guy. Or
Well, if you face the guy to your north, you're gonna take an opportunity attack, or from the guy in the south. If you change your direction.
All right, I'll just whack this guy then. Sure.
Okay. -3.
And quick question: would you say a shield punch is unarmed?
Why?
I'm punching him.
I know, but why the unarmed part?
A tumbling proficiency, which gives unarmed attack bonuses +2. If I were to punch him.
No, I don't think so. It also kind of seems counterintuitive for shields to be good with tumbling, since they're like bulky and can get in
Sure.
the way.
Just wanted to check.
Yeah. Maybe if you had a buckler,
10
I could
to whack
see
this
it,
guy.
but I don't think you can shield punch with a buckler actually. 10's gonna be a hit. Deal damage.
Nice.
All right.
Roll a 1.
Roll a 1, please.
I don't think it
Oh, I
matters.
forgot you have so much fucking
God, he's
strength.
got good strength. yeah.
18 strength, baby.
Nah, you
He's
can't roll a
gonna
1.
die.
18 strength bard.
Wait, who's this
All right,
guy?
now I'll face this guy. That's another
Do
Sorrel.
I have a second
That's
token?
right.
I called in my doppelganger.
Called it a
These
simulacrum.
guys are going to try to get off screen together.
I imagine they're moving slower because one of them's blind and I have to like lead them.
Yeah, that's true, but they're not going to be like fully slower. They're kind of working together.
Well, they're also moving through woods. It's a blind guy moving through woods. There's rocks and logs on the ground.
We'll
They
chase.
should not move full movement.
I think
Yeah,
I think
you're
60
right, you're
feet.
right, you're
60
right,
feet
you're
is
right,
probably
you're
fair.
right.
Like half move, yeah.
I'll give them
I think a half move's fair. I think.
half. I think that's fair. We're going to give them
Yeah.
half. And then the guys in red. Most of them are.
Wait, no, I didn't get a turn yet.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
true.
you're
Yeah,
rolling.
yeah, you're going at the same time, but it's just everyone's going at once. So
Oh, okay, I didn't know the red guy.
Yeah, everyone rolled, like, the same
everyone
initiative.
rolled 13. So
The guys in red are going at 15.
Yeah, guys are at 15
oh,
technically.
sorry, you're right. You're right.
Blue guys are at
Yeah.
13.
But this guy should be a blue. Oh, it's because I labeled the horse blue. Sorry. This guy's gonna
Oh,
make
I see.
one. This guy's gonna make one attack at.
I just want to point out that his friends are burning and dying around him, and he's a very loosely organized little peasant guy with some.
Their faith has
reputation,
abandoned them.
really.
Look at them go.
This
Yeah,
is
their
true.
leader is fleeing,
Yeah. These are good questions. It's gonna be a miss.
and that is why he critically fails. Can I? Can I see a saving throw for that, please?
But saving
I
throw for
wanna
what?
see
I'm
him.
not. I don't.
He
Yeah.
critically
I don't think we're
failed.
doing like save versus
Damn it.
death for failed saves.
You know what?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do our saves versus deaths.
Because he's a peasant.
All right.
That's probably a fail. Yeah, he's going to fall on his face and be prone.
Opportunity attack.
Mm. You get an opportunity attack from going prone. I mean, you do it from getting a back attack. Sure.
He opens himself up.
Although do you have a weapon on you? I guess.
I do have a weapon on me.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Got a staff.
and I got a
Okay.
large sword too.
That's true.
There you go.
All
Your
right,
attack.
Roll that hit.
+4 for being prone,
Oh,
and I miss.
That's gonna be a miss.
I sink it into
okay.
the ground next to
And
him.
it's gonna be Lionel. It's your go.
I give them the PQ. These guys over here.
They're covering the president, so you can definitely get it on this guy. Roll to hit. Probably +1
Oh, yeah.
for flank. It's gonna be a miss.
No. Wait.
Oh, okay.
Can I get back attack?
Even with back attack, yeah, you don't get but
Oh,
you
that's
wouldn't
not a
get back
+4?
attack. It would only be a +2.
+2.
Oh.
And they don't have
Well,
like shield or
alright.
dex AC anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
You might have
Alright, guys.
flanking, but that's
see if I live.
best.
Okay. So one guy. These guys are fanatics. as he
One of them's like really injured though. Like he's on like
Might
he's on like
realize.
death's door.
Sorry, this is a 2d10 actually. But a 20.
That's really bad. That's like the
that is
worst
the
roll.
worst thing that could happen.
These are zealots.
Sorry. That was just for the top guy. I meant.
Okay, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with
Yeah,
that guy.
he
That's one.
books it. He's out of here.
I let him go. I don't do it. I don't punch him or anything.
But this guy,
Stab by your dart.
he's gonna make his attack. He's gonna miss.
Brother lives.
End of
I'm
round.
so scared.
End of round. Oh, whoa, where are you going?
You jump down.
Oh, I think I might have actually dragged myself away.
2d6 damage.
That's
gonna be a crit.
beautiful.
Oh my gosh, what is with these guys' rolls on HP?
On who?
Alrighty. One of the bottom guys
It's gonna be
over here, I think.
7 HP, or sorry.
Oh,
sorry,
nice.
Whoops, he has 7 HP. That's gonna be -3 on his HP, and he's fine.
God, these guys are rolling really well. Alright.
No, these guys
Two
are
more.
actually rolling insane on their. Okay, fine.
Alright.
One guy rolled.
First dart
I
against
want
this
to
melee
use my
guy.
movement. Can I use my movement to keep up with it?
No, not doing your all your shots. I don't think. You can do what? You can do half
don't-
your shots and half your movement. But if you do both your shots, you
Yeah.
don't get movement. So.
Okay.
This is true. You could move and take a shot and move and take a shot and keep
Yeah.
up with them.
Yeah.
This guy in red takes 1 damage. Oh, yeah, melee.
This guy in front of you.
I rolled a 15 to hit, so I assume that hits.
Yep, that's
And
gonna
I
be a
took
hit.
2 on the second attack, so
Gonna be.
I'm running low on darts.
Okay,
Hmm.
next round of initiative. These guys seem like there's something in their eyes. They are
Alright.
fighting you.
You said that the man was clad in religious garb. Yeah, since I have a
No,
religion
not
proficiency.
like clad in the sense that like he's wearing like all these insignias. He's just wearing like new robes.
Yes, I'm fine.
These seem like fresh. I mean, maybe they were just like freshly cleaned. Very possible. But this is a priestly man who is currently
I
blinded.
see. I roll so well.
I rolled pretty well too, but my initiative's really low.
Also, how long does your light last? This might be important.
It's okay.
Hours.
It's like 10
It's like
minutes.
an hour- it's like an hour
A
per
couple
level.
hours,
No,
yeah.
it's an hour and 10 minutes, I think.
Okay.
An hour.
That was it.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah.
We'll just remember
Just wait
that
till you
if it
get
gets
continual light.
It will.
Okay,
It
so
won't, friend.
red guys initiative at 6. Blue guys initiative at 6. No, wait, 14 and 13. I think. Okay, we're good. And then these guys initiative at 3 for movement. Okay. Are we good? We ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
He's moving fast.
Yeah, they're moving. They will get off screen. I mean, I can just add more to the page.
Alternatively, you can just write down the number. I think it's only gonna be me versus them, like doing a thing.
I
I'm gonna-
will when we
I did.
get to that point, but for now, I'm gonna
Yeah.
do this.
The second I kill the guy in front of me, I'll take off after them.
Okay. That's gonna be them. Valen, it is your turn.
This guy in front of me.
Yeah.
Die! 7. So it's a 16. 16 actually, but
16
or another 1 damage.
Oh my god.
-1.
I've rolled a 1 1 1 2 damage. Alrighty.
At least
Battle of
he hasn't
attrition.
hit you yet.
Yeah.
That is
you
true.
devilish scum. He's just like throwing.
I'm too busy fighting for my
swearing
life
at
to
you.
talk back to him.
Perfect.
I'm not used to being in melee.
Sorrel, it's your go.
I take the saber I have in my hand and I, bring it down upon the guy still on the floor. This time connecting.
Yep, that's gonna be a hit. Roll damage.
3?
And he's still up.
Oh my god.
but
Dude,
barely.
most of them rolled like either a 5 or a 7, which is like actually incredible.
On like a D8 or something?
on a
I
D8.
At
God.
Damn.
the guy who's still standing and who's fighting with Lesker, Would he get an opportunity attack from me if I moved? Probably would, right?
100%, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's Lesker's turn.
And that's my turn.
I hit him with my sword. The classic.
You turn around and hit him.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, no one's
And
facing me to get an
I'm
opportunity
just
attack,
I'm
right?
just clear. Yeah, yep,
Okay,
correct.
yeah.
That's gonna be damage.
10.
He does not have
Bye-bye.
HP, and he will die.
Run him through.
I'll walk to this guy who is still on the floor and punch him in the back of the head.
+4.
my
Well,
shield.
actually, I don't. You maybe just like +2. It's a little hard to reach to punch someone on the ground, right? Is it? Maybe not. Probably not. You're fine. Just give the +4. You're fine.
Oh, okay. +4.
Yeah,
Ah.
that's gonna be a miss. Well,
Okay.
Oh, no.
blues are dead. And it's gonna be reds. Oh wait, sorry. This guy was a blue. He's gonna get up.
Go help my brother. He's dying, I think.
He's
Here.
realizing the situation. No roll necessary. And he looks around and says, "Please, mercy, mercy."
Drop your weapon.
And he will stay on the ground. Yeah, his weapon dropped,
Perfect.
but they're both on the ground, so he could easily grab it. But he
Oh.
has dropped the weapon, for the record. And
Sure.
he's on his knees still. He has not attempted to get up.
Cool. I'll
And
just say
he's
to Lesker.
begging for mercy. Okay, that's it. It's gonna be red. No, Lionel.
Lionel.
It's your turn.
So to clarify, are these guys moving at half movement, or what's
They
their
look like
thing
they're
they're
heading
doing?
at half movement. Yeah.
Okay, so if I'm moving at half and they're moving at half, I'm gonna guess they're gonna stay in range. So I'm gonna move at half and then take a
But-
shot.
Here's the thing. We are in a forest. So there is going to be penalties through shooting through a forest. They're going to get some concealment. Let me just open up my DM screen. Just because before it was a bit of an opening, but firing through the tree line, let's see. What's there for concealment? Concealment. They probably have something close to maybe 25% cover. We'll say -2 for the attack. But
Coolio.
you're hitting them at the back, so +2, so we're just going to say it's a wash. So just 0. It's going to be a
I
Yeah.
lose. They're gone. They fell. I fell.
You hit
I'm
a
lost.
tree, it shatters. The arrow shatters.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's going to be this guy's turn. The one fighting Valen.
Non-zero chance he'd still kill me this time.
Moment of truth. Do we kill Valen? What's your HP total? Maybe he crits.
5.
Oh, he can't.
Yeah, he would have to crit and then deal a lot of damage.
I don't.
It's
think-
not high
even with
odds,
a
but it's
crit-
odds.
Even with a crit, he can't like 100% kill.
That is true, yeah. That's a hit.
17.
Hit, though.
Not a
These
crit.
guys are
So I
rolling a
can't.
D4. Max hit.
1 HP.
He
Yeah.
bats you down, stabs you with like a
Ugh.
sickle, stabs you with a sickle, shreds through your shoulder as he pulls through it, tearing like your trap muscles.
Oh,
You
God.
Oh no.
You're just you know what? Give me a saving throw. This is a big hit. This is like most of your health. Give me a saving throw versus death.
That's a pass.
Yeah, you're fine. I
You're
mean,
chill.
relatively.
I
you're
got
fine.
I got 15 con. I'm hardy. I'm hardy.
Yeah, you're
a hardy
fine.
little wizard.
Brother stays winning.
Yeah, you're good.
Honestly.
End of round. Your shots.
All right. First
Yeah.
start. Oh,
Natural 20. Roll damage.
4 damage.
Ooh.
Against
And
this
that's gonna
guy in
be enough.
melee.
That
yeah.
will be enough.
And I'll save the other dart as I realize the only other person is groveling on the floor.
Mm.
Okay. Lionel, you said you made some movement or no?
Yeah, I'm moving half.
Yeah. You would have done that on your turn, but that's totally easy. We would have moved you to here. I guess it's just you two groups on the Are you gonna keep
I'm
making?
pursuing.
Yeah.
Also, the only thing I'm doing is just healing and checking myself the next round to see if I can heal myself a little bit.
So, we have two sort of situations going on. We have Lionel chasing these people into the forest. I don't even know if you guys will see this going on. If I'm being honest, because they're already like starting to get in the cover. You didn't even really
We can
notice
hear them,
Lionel. You didn't notice.
We can hear them.
They're not making.
Let us roll into initiative.
We can roll into initiative. You guys have your dude in front of you, but they're gonna be making it 60.
I don't care about him. I'll say to Lester, look after your brother. I'm pursuing.
Are you
Roll into
sure?
movement.
The only thing I have is this guy still running
To
away?
God I pray
Can I
to.
see him?
Yeah,
pursue
I
it.
didn't move him, but he.
Alright. I'll trust you.
He's like, is he outside of magic missile range? Is the question. It is 70 yards.
Yeah,
The two.
he would be past that.
Okay, that's all. That's the only question I had.
He's
just
like
chill
way
then.
off screen. He's just gone.
Yeah.
He's booked it.
I just want to make sure.
We'll just say he's gone for the time being. But again, for the 50th time, you guys, yeah, let's roll initiative. Initiative will be at a 3. And this guy, I guess we're gonna put initiative. Secret initiative, we'll put him at a 6 just for fun. That's this guy. Okay. This is gonna be Valen. Your turn.
Oh, I didn't roll initiative. I was just chilling.
Oh, you're
I'm
gonna.
just gonna. I think
yourself,
I healing checked myself that round. I failed.
But you're
Yeah.
back up here then, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I was just moving myself down there for future
If
purposes.
in that case, you actually can't see your brother really at the moment, not well, just because of like the height advantage. So, in a sense, Lesker, if you are gonna check up on your brother, like you don't know if he's okay or not, in theory, unless like he starts yelling, "I'm okay," but you know.
All right.
I don't think that's been conveyed yet because he's healing himself.
Not yet, no.
Sorrel, it's gonna be your turn. You have a
Alright,
man
I'm gonna-
begging for his life in front of you.
Don't
Please,
care about him.
Please spare me.
I'm not even listening. Not my problem. I'm gonna try to do something badass, which means I'll probably fail. But I, quick prayer to the god of the hunt, god of pursuit. I'll run. I'll get on this horse, cut
He's
off
gonna
its
make an
reins,
opportunity
and
attack
take
at
off.
you.
No, wait. Now
Yes,
he's
this is
prone.
what-
He can't do that.
You can make an attack when you're prone. He
You
hits
said he
right.
doesn't
Not
even
an
have his weapon in his
opportunity attack.
hands.
He said
He
he's
dropped
on the
it.
ground and he has his weapon right there. He walks past. He tries to make.
No.
an attack.
You
We'll
said
we'll
he dropped his weapon.
He did.
He did say that.
He did. He also rolled in with his weapon. So he can grab it. We'll put some minuses. You
Sure.
know, if he's prone.
I think
what
it's
is
Minus
yeah.
4 for being
He's
prone.
prone.
Yeah, -4. But he can get at your ankles. Does an 11 hit?
Miss.
What's your? You got AC from Dex, right? Or is it all? From,
No, I only have from armor.
You
I don't have any
notice
Dex.
a bit of a clink on your, because it still touches
Don't
you.
care.
Yeah, and it hits you, but you
Move
don't
on.
take any damage.
I'm
No damage. You're
perfect.
good. Yeah, you're fine.
mounting the horse. I'm cutting the reins off, and I take off after them.
Cutting the reins.
I have a sword.
Yeah. I guess. Make me just make me a quick attack roll, or I'll make a saving throw. I guess it should be an automatic attack. I'll make a saving throw for the rope. I guess that's probably a fail. So you're good. Yeah.
Perfect. I take off pursuing this this knight, or this priest. Sorry.
Yeah. You're probably not gonna get the full movement on your turn, but
No, it makes sense.
Chose the shittiest horse to ride.
Yeah, this actually is a shitty horse. I did forget this.
But I'm light.
Yeah.
Basically not weighing anything at all.
120.
I think it has a max encumbrance of 180.
I weigh much less than that.
Wait, how much do
Yeah,
you weigh?
but 90 encumbers it even.
Oh, okay. Well, then it might be lightly.
You'll
encumbered.
probably still be moving faster than you would, I guess, on
Yeah.
foot, but
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I think.
Are you wearing armor?
Leather.
We'll say.
So I think all total I weigh like maybe 140, 150.
Well, we have to remember it's kind of forested, so.
Well, it's forested for me, it's forested for them, so...
Yeah. I'm just thinking of like how, and this horse is a shitty horse.
And they move at half speed, we move at full speed.
No, I hear you. Do you have like an animal handling check or anything?
I don't, but I'm very wise, and I'm on the pursuit, and this is what,
Do you have a riding
I'm
proficiency?
following the path. No, but I'm following the path of my god here, okay?
Okay.
Maybe you should use your feet. That might be better.
Okay.
I'm trying to be cool here, and I see, I knew you were gonna ask for this, but, like, can't you just... I have an animal friendship spell memorized.
Takes an hour to cast.
You're not casting it.
No, I'm not. But I have
I'm
it.
just gonna throw this one in the chat. Yeah, this horse just knocks you off, and you just
Whoa.
fall to the ground.
Aren't you gonna let me roll something for that?
No, this horse is scared. Not used to you riding it, not trained, shitty horse. Rolled a natural one. All situations just lead to you getting knocked off your horse, knocked prone. For this round,
Shouldn't
this
it
horse
roll
is
a morale
useless.
check though?
I mean, you can roll for like your tumble. Do you have tumbling?
I do have tumbling.
Give
So I
me a
won't take-
tumbling check just to land on your feet, so you're not prone.
If you take, like,
I'm
Yeah,
fine.
you're not prone, but that's gonna be your turn. Lionel.
So I get a few feet, I get knocked off, I land on my feet, and I keep running.
Yeah, well, you don't make it that far. You definitely don't make it that
It's
far.
an abstraction. Sure.
Yeah, you had to cut the rope. It's doing a lot. The horse, like, you tumbled. You got on your feet.
You just hate a PC looking cool.
Yeah.
You just...
That's for later game. Level 1 is the time that we are meant to be embarrassed, okay? About our characters.
Yeah. Fine, I'll get a horseback riding proficiency if you insist.
Lionel trying to shoot these guys through the forest, rolls a natural one, like, just hits the tree. Lionel, make your shot. An 11 is probably going to be a hit for 2 damage. Are you keeping track of your ammo, Lionel?
yeah, he has no more broad.
I've been putting it in the chat.
Okay.
You scroll up, you should see it.
Okay, they're gonna make their move, and they're going to continue their 60 feet off.
Sure.
Off. Okay. It is important to note that the 2 guys with them, with this man, are armed slightly better, but not like much better. They still don't have armor or anything. They just, pretty much nobody had like swords, but they might have some short swords or equivalent. Instead of D4 damage, maybe a D6. That's all I'm saying.
Sure.
Okay, well, they make it 60 feet off. I'm just gonna do plus 60 in the chat from where they are, so we can all just like stay in place. And who's left? I think that's it. Next round of initiative.
I didn't go yet.
Wait, sorry, Lesker, you didn't go. Sorry, my apologies.
Yeah.
Also, technically, this guy didn't go because
Yeah,
he
you're right,
only
you're
took
right.
an attack opportunity.
Yeah.
And I was originally I rolled in with 3 to say something, and then I was gonna go check on brother. But if he just starts attacking my friend, can I change that to a sword and go after him? Because I still have my sword in my hand.
Sure. Yeah, he's gonna get up and he's gonna face you. And he's going to, I guess he'll make his attack.
Wasn't Lesker ahead of him though? In initiative?
Yeah, but he rolled at a +3 rather than his weapon.
Oh,
so-
yeah.
Yeah.
fair.
I wasn't intending
Is
to fight him
16 a
originally,
hit?
but no, not gonna do
What
it.
a pathetic guy.
Hey, that's a good roll,
pathetic
man.
little peasant. Yeah, not good enough though.
Kill issue.
All right, go
Literally.
for it, Lesker. Let's see your hits.
Say your prayers. I still got my fist. Don't worry, it's still cool.
That's gonna be a hit.
He's so cool.
And you will kill him.
So cool.
Explain to
damn
me how
James.
you kill him.
I go to slap him in the. Well, I go to stab him, in the lower half. I just slap him in the head, knocking him probably into this tree. Probably a tree that does more damage just from the force.
Maybe into the horse or something.
Into the horse. Horse kicks him in the head. Who knows?
Who knows?
Never get
Punch
behind a
doing
horse.
D4 plus 2. When I get level 3 and I'm gonna cast Flame Blade, I'm still gonna deal less damage than you.
Don't worry, I can maybe learn strength. I can cast strength on you.
That'd be lovely.
Okay, we are. Who are we at?
I just
We're
rolled a
rolling
thing.
initiative, right?
I think we're rolling
I
initiative.
already rolled. I rolled already.
Pretty much, it's just these guys, so they're gonna do their initiative. So they're 60 feet off. It's, I mean, you guys are eventually gonna catch up.
That's
So, well, let's keep this going. Let's keep this going.
Yeah.
Lesker, are you in initiative?
Yeah, I rolled.
No, I
Yeah.
just mean like, what are you guys doing? Like, what is
Oh,
what is?
I'm just
what
going
am
to
I
meet
doing?
up. I'm going to meet up with the boys. I'm going to meet up with the boys down there, or what I presume to be like the boys down there. I just got out of melee, so I'm just going down the cliff basically, like going around and down.
I'm not like chasing. I was going to check if my brother's alive, but if he gets here, around when I see him, I do want to make sure the horse is calmed down.
You two are on the same. Yeah, this horse might feel wild. And you have to roll a natural one. So actually, let's. I don't even know what I'm rolling for this horse, but 14 is maybe okay. Horse, if you can get to it, calms down. We'll see.
Okay.
We'll do horse initiative, I guess. Oh, horse initiative goes second. So these guys make it farther off screen. Horse goes. Horse is gonna, having a difficult time. It's gonna go out into the open and it's gonna run around a little bit. And go away this direction. Horse starts booking it this direction.
All right.
The dog can make an opportunity attack.
What?
Which it
Is he
doesn't.
going to?
No, I'm just kidding on that one. Lionel, it's your turn. These guys, if you are pretty far away from them, you probably can't even get a shot off at them from your distance, because you're roughly 300.
I got 210 feet.
Yeah, they're 220 feet away.
Hasn't he been keeping pace with them though? Like, shouldn't he have been like the same distance? We've been doing half
Yeah,
moves.
how are they getting
Oh,
further away?
true. Okay, wait.
And
So
they're very visible.
They should still be within like the same range bracket, I think.
Yeah.
yeah, because you're making one shot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, minus. Okay.
Oh my god.
Well, he's fine.
Don't worry, bro. I'm coming.
Here, I'll put his.
I'm gonna run out of arrows before we kill them.
Actually, well, that's supposed to be 4. But actually, kind of true. Yeah, probably.
I have no more. I have like 2 darts left total, and I'm 1 HP.
Okay. That's gonna
Or
be
your-
Sorrel's turn. So, Sorrel, you're not keeping distance with them, so they are 120 plus this. So they are roughly 200 feet away from you.
And I'm running after them.
So, I guess if you catch up 120, so
Yeah.
they're just 80 feet away, which is roughly this distance.
yeah.
Well, just keep
Exactly.
yourself where you are, and we'll just remember
Sure.
that. So that you're 80 feet away, because that's roughly what this is. more or less.
Perfect.
Okay, Valen and Lesker, you guys go on the same turn. Brothers in arms, you guys can catch up.
Alan, are you okay?
I got
I
stabbed,
start
but I
heading up there.
survived. Yeah, I think we
Oh.
meet each other like in the middle.
Thank goodness.
It's like a nice like stab wound with a pitchfork in my shoulder.
Your horse went wild. It ran that way.
Screw the horse for now. Let's just. How are you feeling? How are you feeling?
I've been stabbed by worse. Father hit me harder than this.
I think that's probably like what we do this round. Is just check up on each
Yeah.
other and then go from there.
How adorable. Next round of initiative. I'm not really keeping. I mean,
You
it's
guess what
gonna
I'm
be
doing?
a long. You know what?
Yeah,
At
I think
some
what might be
point,
better is like
this guy
what might be
should
good is
roll
you
a
guys
dex
just
save.
ooh.
Nice.
You know, he should really be rolling a dex save here and there. I'm just gonna roll his stats. I don't know if this is.
Maybe we can just have like you guys do
Okay, well,
like
he
the chase scene, and then we can like cut back over later and do like the Valen and Lesker stuff later. Just so we don't all just keep cutting back and forth.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get out of. Well, let's not quite get out of initiative. They're gonna keep running down the hill.
Yeah.
And at some point, they're gonna notice that you're gonna keep running. They're gonna
Well,
say a few
yeah.
words. Okay.
I'll roll in for initiative for them too, right?
I'm gonna roll initiative for him and Ken. We're gonna add some initiative, and I don't think I rolled for the guy in the middle yet. So.
All right.
Okay. Lionel. It's your go. Oh wait, the horse should also roll at initiative. Okay. This guy goes. They stop moving. You can, well, actually, you might not notice. You're able to gain some ground. This is the actual distance away from them, 76 feet. Lionel, you can make your attack. You rolled an 8. And that's going to be a miss. Okay. It's going to be this guy's turn.
Wait, am I getting flanked?
No, because there's like some cover from the trees, because there's going to be a bunch of trees in the way. And like brushes and stuff.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna do some secret rolls in the background. This should be okay. And yeah, Valen, Lesker, I guess your turn. Same turn as the horse. The horse.
Yeah, we didn't really roll in, I think.
Yeah, and roll, and we can you can just do their thing, and we can cut back over
Yeah.
to like the horse and us later. If that's all right.
Wow, the horse
To
keeps
make
running.
speed it up.
But yeah.
I'll just go after the horse and try to get it, but we'll do
We'll-
that
we'll-
later if need be.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, we'll chase the horse. You can get back to us in a
Yep.
bit.
Okay, we'll just take them off. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Sorrel, your go. This is
I'm
actual distance.
moving up, and I've seen that they've stopped.
They've stopped, and you
Yeah.
come across a dead man, and this guy's gone. Farther. He's still running.
Sure. If this is actual distance, could I make a charging attack at this guy?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, I charge.
He's faced away, sword mounted in this man. You can get another +1 from flanking.
Curious. So +2 from back attack, +2 from charging.
I think just from the angle, it's actually flanking, but yeah, you can get.
I still
It's gonna be a
hit.
hit. Do you damage?
I deal d6 + 1.
Yeah.
4
He's gonna
damage.
die.
And I decapitate him.
Okay.
And I assess the situation.
Yeah. The other man keeps running. He's not blinded. He's fully fine. He's in his clothes. Technically, it's actually going to be an easier run for him because he's in less. He's not carrying as much equipment as you guys. But he's running.
Yeah, and I
Full
look at
speed.
the shining corpse of this person. Is he fully dead?
He's dead. Wow.
Shit. All right.
Yeah, he's dead. Knocked unconscious.
I look through his stuff, see what's up with him.
Yeah. Let's get out of this. We're pretty much out of initiative. Okay.
Can I get like some endurance check or something to chase after this other guy?
Oh.
Do you have a running proficiency?
No.
Yeah. We can probably do con checks, I guess. Maybe.
Cool.
Maybe contested con check. I need to roll his con stats.
Oh yeah, I love when you have to roll their stats. It makes them more real.
Okay, you have to beat a 32.
A
Oh
30.
no.
Oh god, he rolled an 18. Oh
Oh
no.
my god. Oh wait, we both
Hey,
rolled.
nice
18.
try.
No.
Oh.
He rolled a natural 18. he
I know.
Oh gosh.
Good
He
try
has
though.
good con. That man who ran away, above average. I mean, he's running
Hey,
away.
14 cons almost
That's why he was
HP
the one who
adjustment.
ran away.
Exactly.
Makes sense.
This guy runs.
Yeah, that works out. They're well fed. We're pretty hungry.
Yeah. Horse doesn't run too much farther. You guys can get it. It was just
Yeah, I'll go calm
adding
Chewie
some
down.
chaos to the fight. Just to mess with you guys. You guys can reconvene. This.
Oh.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
don't
I think probably
Mhm.
Lionel and me come across this body together,
Yeah.
and we'll take stock of the situation.
You see, two. This man, this priestly fellow, is carrying
Yes.
two symbols on him. He's carrying a
Mhm.
symbol of Mose, and
Uh-huh.
also a symbol of Tariat, which is Mose is the god of order, balance, stability,
Order.
law, contract. And Tariat is kind of like a younger brother to Mose, which is not necessarily in younger brother in spirit, which is work, money, craft, skill.
Mm.
Sometimes also contract, but not always.
Well, looks like this indeed was a skill issue for him.
He has he has some money on him, but not much.
Oh, I'll take it.
He has a few silver on him. Let's just roll. He has 3 silver on him.
I'm so rich. Nice.
Uh,
So 2 holy symbols, one
mhm,
of Mose, one of Tariat.
mhm.
Does he have any paperwork on him? Does he have
No,
any
but
spell components on him?
he has a key.
Hmm. Add that.
This
Treehouse.
also looks like similar to the rope. It looks like a newly made key. There's still shine to it.
Mm-hmm. Newly minted. Okay. Interesting.
But aside from that, not much on this man.
And the soldier who killed him, anything notable about him?
No. Not even a soldier. Just had a sword.
And he just killed his presumably master.
Yeah.
Does it look like the sword was to the back or in the
No,
stomach?
right in the stomach. Faced him. Killed him. You might have. I mean, you were only 80 feet away, which isn't far. Maybe through the cover of the leaves, you were able to see the final scene of them stopped, turning around, facing each other, saying a few words, and then a stab
Would
right
I have
through the stomach.
would I have heard what they could have said?
Not while running, not with the adrenaline up. It was quiet. The other man booked it. You had to make a decision. Do you chase? Do you finish this man off? Not sure what was said.
I see. Yes, the pursuit took over. And so, all right, and the
Lionel keeps
person
chasing,
that
but then he realizes that the other man is far too fast. makes far too much distance. You can't even make your half shot and shoot. You'd have to fully sprint after him. Low on arrows, you decide that this chase is frivolous, and you turn back and meet up with Sorrel, finding Sorrel over these 2 dead bodies.
Looks like you might recover a 1 or 2. I point to the guy full of, well, no head and a bunch of arrows in his back.
You can recover arrows, my lord. I'm sorry. I don't know what's wrong. But yeah.
Could you not? Also, I'm not your lord, but just pull them out of his back.
I can try. I don't know. I have not been recovering arrows.
Well,
I've been
that
trying
would
to roll.
explain why you are so low on them.
By the
Jericho
way, like
says-
shooting your arrows into like the woods is almost like 0 chance of recovering them, just because I don't know if you've ever shot arrows into the woods. It's impossible.
I have not.
It's impossible to recover them.
Yeah, but the arrows in this guy's back, should be fine.
Maybe, yeah. You can roll your d2s for that, but yeah.
How many darts can I recover from me shooting this? Mainly just these 2 guys on up here.
In
Again,
melee.
it's one of these things where like it's like nearly impossible to recover darts.
Okay. Okay.
Unless like you hit him. Like if you hit him, you can.
I hit. Oh, let me see how many. I think I hit like 5 or 6 times. I think. Let me just go back up.
Crit is only once, so yeah.
That is true. I rolled. I think I hit like a few times. I think.
The other guy also ran away with him stuck in him.
It's just like in a forest, these things are like I've done archery and like missed the hay barrels and like missed like the map behind, and it just goes off into like woods.
All
and
right.
it is impossible to find these things.
1 minute. All right, got them all back. Got the 3 that I hit back.
Okay.
Nice. Well, New Jericho always says that you should spare the arrows. You can. You never know when you might need them.
Should we track them down?
That one, well, you seem to be fresh for fight, but I took a beating.
Oh, no, you look as spiffy as a newborn elf. I assure you.
Covered in blood.
On 1 hit point.
Mostly other people's blood, to be fair, but yeah.
1 hit point.
2 hit points. 2 hit points. Come on now.
Sorry.
2 hit points.
I'm on 1. Okay, I'm on 1.
My apologies.
I'm 40% fine.
I bet you guys wish you had arrows now.
Right.
True.
Yeah, for the bows they can't use.
I gotta do my bow with -5 to hit. Okay. All right.
Well, should we
can
get to the
track him
others?
later. Yes.
The party can
And-
recover with the horse and the dog, who's still yapping at this point.
I'll be dragging the corpse of the priest behind me. I take it we found
Oh,
nothing
wow.
interesting on the other soldier's corpse.
Nothing of note. Again, they're not soldiers. These, as you sort of collect their bodies, they look like peasants. They didn't have any money on them.
Makes sense.
As like while they're like dragging the corpse back, I guess like assume like me and Lesker be like Lesker. I mean, like I guess we can look at the camp a bit to see if they had anything, but I wonder what they were doing here.
Let's make sure our goods are in order.
That's true, yeah.
And I believe they had some more horses.
They didn't. I
Look
think
at
I
the DM.
misspoke. It was just the
Oh,
one horse. I
yeah, I
said
heard
horses,
horses
and then
earlier.
I said sorry.
I
there's just
one
one.
chance to finally get a horse in the next campaign.
Sorry.
Damn. All right.
Yeah.
But you get
All
your
right.
horse
Let's just
back,
make
I'll
sure
bring-
our stuff is still here.
I'll bring him back.
Yeah, we just start searching for our stuff that they stole.
I mean, they didn't really steal it. They kept it all in like the same. I mean, they did, but they didn't. They kept it all in the same place. Everything's
Alright.
brought back. You can get your stuff. You guys can rest.
Nice.
here.
Excellent.
2 people escaped.
Yeah.
Are they of note? 1 person left on 1 HP, another left on full HP.
It's
But do we fully have no rations on Chewie? I don't think we did.
We didn't. I was carrying
Alright,
them all on me. I think.
Okay. Or we have to go back to town then.
Are you
I
guys
mean,
cool
we
with
have
doing
bear
4 hours?
rations.
Hmm?
What was that?
Are you guys cool with doing 4 hour sessions? Because last time we went to like 5.5 hours or
Oh
something
yeah,
longer.
yeah. I was
and-
thinking we're probably good with ending soon-ish.
Yeah, I'm cool with that as well. Going long.
I don't expect there to
Fine.
be another plot point after this. Well, except you guys just like basically pack up and leave.
Yeah.
But what's the plan here? Rest up. Where?
I think.
Mhm.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go for it.
Yeah, I think we all reconvene and we'll take stock of the bodies, and I'll be dragging the priest from behind me. Say they killed him as they were running. They ran him through, and then one of them escaped.
Crazy
Interesting.
fanatics, huh?
But a crazy
Must-
fanatic of trade and order. Doesn't seem
Must
like
have
that.
been
Drug.
suicide to not get caught by the god of the hunt.
Must have had a contract or something, an oath, and in place in case something like this happened.
Perhaps. Still, though,
Strange.
do we want to pursue the remaining two that fled?
I believe the one that killed the weird man in the red cloak. He must have given him some secret message or something.
Yes, I think the other one was just the regular peasants. I think the one that was escorting the cleric might be actually someone who might be interested in chasing after.
Well,
But
one of them is dead. The one who stabbed him is dead.
we have to go if we want to go after the other one. We might be able to, but we have to.
He,
I,
yes, seems true. Perhaps he'll
The
lead
two
them
of
to their
you-
lair, or whatever this is for, and I'll fish out the
Yeah.
newly minted key.
a nice looking
It doesn't
key.
have any like marks of a locksmith on it, does it? It's just a plain old key.
Oh, I'll look at it.
Hmm.
Does it?
No marks of a locksmith.
Okay.
How common was putting?
Ooh. So I'm a thief, right? I
Yeah.
know lockpicking. How? How
Having
would
locks
you?
already is like a sign of some wealth, but
Mhm.
like not necessarily a lot of wealth. This looks like a fairly standard key.
Sure.
For
So not a
fairly
super intricate lock.
No. This key seems. Yeah, it seems small. And it seems like it would be one for like a house key almost.
Mm.
Well, I mean, and when I
So
say a
not
house
a-
key, I mean like a door key. It's not like a vault key. It's not like a
Lockbox.
yeah
or chest.
lockbox. It's not like a small little one. It seems like the size that you would fit in a door. So it opens some kind of door.
I think either way, I
Well-
think we need to rest up here for tonight anyway.
Yeah, I'm
I
starved.
think we might have to.
Yeah, we have some. I think we have some. If I remember correctly, I guess let's see if they took the food yet, but I don't know if they've
Well,
moved.
they
at
had
all
whatever
yet.
they were eating.
That is true. Yeah.
My lord, if you'd like, I'd love to make you bread, my lord. There's flour and a stream nearby.
Wonderful. I know.
Yes,
Thank you,
please do.
Oh, thank you. I live for these moments, my lord. Thank you. Right away.
He's
I'm
not good
getting
at cooking.
coli.
I hope.
Okay.
Terrible cook.
You you
I
don't have a
took so
cooking
much.
proficiency, do you?
No, I want to make a non-proficient cooking check.
Okay, give me a
I
non-proficient
don't even
cooking
know.
check.
Oh no,
I
he
guess
chose the
it's
worst
based-
guy for this.
It said that everyone has rudimentary cooking skills.
Yeah, but this is different. This is like
That's a 19.
Oh, he
that's
did roll a
nat
19.
19.
negative 9,981. I feel like I have to go with that number. I feel like that's what's on the. A
It's
19's
canon.
probably
Canon.
good enough to make like Bannock and something borderline edible. doesn't taste good, but you can use some of
Oh,
the
yeah.
flour to make.
I feel like Bannock might be the most Canadian thing you've ever said.
Well, I live in Canada.
What is
so
bannock, by the way? How do you spell that?
I
It's
actually
like a flatbread, right?
I don't even know how
Oh,
to
it popped up.
spell it. Bread. Oh,
It's
it's
it's just
bannock.
bread.
But it's like a thin flatbread.
Yeah, but it's like
Um,
it takes no like skill to like you can make it in a campfire. Like you can just
Yeah.
you can wrap it in like tinfoil. I mean, like that's what we do here in like Canada, or probably the U.S. even. You wrap it in like aluminum or aluminium for maybe the European. I don't know.
aluminium.
That's
Who
how they
said
say.
Aluminum
That's
is
how
way
they say
better
it in
word.
the
That's
UK.
That's the British saying, yeah.
Yeah, depending on where you learn your English from.
We don't claim that.
Okay. You can wrap it up in aluminum and cook it like that. Although it's
It's like
pretty bad.
it's water, wheat, flour, salt, right? That's it.
Yeah, I mean,
But
it's just like the cooking is it's meant to be easier because the texture is like shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
In
most
Sweden,
importantly,
we
do
call
you
it.
guys lie to me about my cooking? I want to know what type of character you have. Do you say it's good?
Yeah, it's
And what
It's better than anything else you've ever made.
It's a perfect campfire meal. Cirella's happy.
Why? Thank you, my lord. These backhanded compliments are so good.
I assume like we've had you go around the house trying to get you to do various things when we first like introduced you to the household. And like we were like, man, you can't cook, you can't clean, you can't read, you can't write. You're going on guard duty.
Lionel, the back of their hand is still more valuable than your life, so you can
True.
accept the compliment with great pride.
Thank you, my
Wow.
lord. Thank you. I will.
Well, where I grew up, we call this stick bread. Very efficient for traveling. Thank
Thin
you.
bread then?
Thank you, my lord.
I'm
Good
not your
job.
lord.
I think this will be our thing. Like, I'm gonna call you my lord. You
Honestly,
just reply on that.
you
Until
reach
we're
your
level
politeness
20.
pills. You call everyone my lord, and Cyril just does
Yeah,
not
yeah,
bite
yeah.
that.
Oh
It's
god.
like a peasant thing, I think. I think that's what I'm going for.
Alright.
Okay. You guys can get your stuff together. You guys can go nap. Same order.
Yeah.
Nothing exciting is gonna happen. We can go to the next day.
During my nightly rest, I want to sit out a little bit from the campfire, and I can see in the dark, right?
Yeah.
I want to try to call for a bird of some sort, an owl or something, with my animal friendship spell.
Okay.
And I
I don't know
wanna.
if you're gonna get an owl, but roll me a d20 for animal, I guess.
Yeah,
The
a bird
better-
of some kind, preferably an owl.
Preferably an owl. Yeah.
Just a d20?
Just a d20.
Yeah, it's a high roll.
Yeah, you can get a.
It's in the middle of the night. It would make sense that owls are nocturnal.
Yeah, it's not an
I
owl.
place a little mouse or something.
Yeah, you can probably get a mouse at night. Yeah, a mouse.
No. As in, like, I place out a dead mouse and wait for for a bird to try to grab it.
Oh, you can find a live mouse.
No. I don't.
That's not how these rolls work. I'm just letting you know.
Okay, well,
High's not necessarily
next
good.
night I'll do the exact same thing. It's fine.
Well, you find a mouse, you don't do anything with it.
I kill it, so that I now have a dead mouse. Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll write that in the notes. Kills.
I'll write it. Yeah,
when
sure. I'll write it in
trying
my.
to do
yeah,
animal
dead.
friendship.
Write it in the chat. Make it permanent.
Wait. What are you writing here?
Nothing. Kills mouse when trying to do animal friendship.
No, that is not the case. I'm
That's-
not
that's-
using the animal friendship spell
I
to
know,
try
I
to
know
kill
you're not
animals.
casting it on the mouse. I'm just saying you're doing it in
Don't
conjunction with
don't
this.
try to fuck with me and my god. Okay,
I'm
we have a
just-
special bond.
Hey, your god has
He'd
nothing to do with
understand.
animals. That's
He
all
would
I'm saying.
understand. Okay.
Yeah, he sure.
What's
he
the
would.
1d3 for?
They gave him the spell.
Oh, I was gonna see which item I was gonna look at tonight, that evening,
Okay,
for
what are you
archaeology
looking at?
purposes. Look at the staff this night.
The staff, yeah.
I said I don't even have to memorize any spells, so then I cast tonight. I didn't want people to realize that I'm a rogue wizard. I'm looking at some,
Wise.
so I'm gonna look at the staff, the druidic staff that if Sorrel would let me.
I don't think anyone has. Is anyone claiming like these weapons like as like their own? Like, this is mine. Don't touch it. Like, is anyone
Nah.
being like that? I didn't think anyone was, but
I claimed the
think-
rod.
I
That's the
think-
only thing I did.
okay.
Yeah, I've been carrying the staff, but that's it.
Same with the
Didn't claim
two-handed
it.
sword. Like it's sitting next to me when I sleep, so you can easily just go pick it up.
Yeah.
Not like, sleeping with it under my pillow or anything.
Yeah, for sure. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're
But
looking
if-
at the rod or the staff?
The staff this
Yeah.
night. Yeah.
And if you like ask about it, I'd tell you that it's druidic in nature of some kind.
Mm. All right, I'll see if that helps me ring any bells, and I'm looking at it and processing, looking through my notes and my little booklets and all that sort of stuff, like my memory.
Yeah, we compare notes.
Exactly.
Are you giving a roll or?
Oh yeah, I was waiting for you. Another 23, exactly the same as the last one.
Yeah,
Psychology check.
You look at it and you kind of can see how it's druidic. I don't really think you get much more information than
Yeah, that's fair.
than your friend, your newly made friend gave.
That's fair.
Not like you would know anything of this nature, anyways. So.
Yeah, I was just might as well look at it.
I mean, if anything, it'd be really surprising if you. I don't think you probably know anything about druids.
I know they exist. That's probably about as much. I know like they're weird.
You barely know
That's
they
about as
exist.
Yeah, that's true. That's fair. They're weird.
Yeah,
Weird
I mean, you probably
forest
only
people.
heard of like druids in like fairy tales or something. Like it's not like in a children's book, maybe. I mean, children's book. I use
Yeah.
lightly. Aside from that, anyone else doing anything
Yeah.
for the night? And then before we wrap up the session, I just want you guys to chat a little bit about what you're doing today / tomorrow, like during next session. What are your leads? Like, what are the? I mean, there's a lot of like questions that are kind of asked with not really clearly defined or even close to defined answers.
Mhm.
We.
Hey,
What are we doing?
I want to go back to town to get food. I'm hungry.
Which town?
Probably our hometown.
Okay.
Lock, because that's the closest one. I don't know if I want to march multiple days to the woods just to not have food. No
We
food.
should check if anyone took the horses too.
That is true. Might just be able to claim them or sell them.
Yeah,
We
if
can
no
make
one is
this
claiming
bread.
them- If no one has claimed the horses, Cyril would urge us to at least let him hold on to it until someone comes and asks for it.
That's fair. I
Oh
don't mind
yeah,
that.
In a few
sorry.
days.
There's still the same horses. I might have misremembered. There's still the same horses that you guys had initially, plus like your dude. Like they didn't steal the. You know how you guys had like ended up having 3 horses, I believe.
Yeah, we left them at the city
Yeah.
though. They built this. That
Oh,
quarry
true.
Lock.
You left them there. Never mind. I take it all back.
Yeah, we're gonna- I
talking
think-
about next
I
session when we
I
go
forgot
back to
about
the city.
handoff. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna go back and take them this time.
Okay, go.
Our
So-
back.
No one here wants to pursue the people who fled.
Oh,
I
I
don't
would.
think so.
I just don't think we can because we have no food, and if we're gonna be like hunting at the same time, we're not gonna really be able to pursue them. But
That's fair.
I don't. It's not that I don't want to. Because I don't think it's possible. Like really likely for us to succeed at it.
Makes
Also, we're like at 1 HP and 2 HP respectively.
sense. Who needs healing, by the way? I might.
Everyone
Just-
for tonight gain 1 HP for your level, and that's it.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, do I gain an extra 1 for being a doctor?
Do you have
Sure.
like the ingredients for it?
I have healing. I have healing proficiency, and I wrote in I have a medical kit or whatever, or a healer's bag. I don't really know if that matters anything.
Well, wait.
I wrote I heal. I wrote on 5 pounds of just like healing equipment and stuff like that. I didn't really go into specifics.
Yeah.
Nice.
And so I'm gonna just say no for this night, but you can get it for the next
Okay.
night because the level is
Sounds
just
good.
meant for every night, but all the additional like pluses you get for that rest. So you can
Sounds
definitely
good.
get the
Yeah.
heal stuff if with the rest, but if you
Yeah. Lesker
Sounds
gains
good.
8 HP for my heal.
I was only down 2. I don't know if you want to
Oh.
give that to someone else.
Oh, I thought you were down a lot more.
I only got hit
Never-
once.
Oh, you
Oh,
really?
really?
Okay, never mind.
Wow.
Then this would go to
Yeah.
our wizard friend.
Alrighty, I'll be back at
Yeah.
full then.
Save my brother
And-
first. He's more important.
No,
It's
my
your
lord, he's
funeral.
not.
And then I would heal myself for 1, so I'm at
so
4.
Lionel, are you not using your any of these magic weapons for your own like reasons, or is it just like you're not using them?
I guess it's because I don't know which one I would use. Like I get 1.5 attacks with a bastard sword.
Yeah,
I don't with those.
that's true.
It just doesn't make sense to me to use it.
That's true.
We can always like either trade them or something like that if need be to somebody else or sell them as well.
If you're not going to use
Yeah.
the longsword, I'll totally wield it.
You can do it. Yeah, I mean, if you want. I just don't think it's worth. I don't think a +2 or +1 is going to be worth another attack. But
That's fair.
All right,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
And then
I
the
don't have
two-handed sword.
specialization, so that works.
So the longsword was the one with the noble family. The two-handed sword is the one that's kind of like
no,
no
just
one really wants
return
to
the
use.
longsword, man. We can get so much glory.
We can use it for now and then return it later.
Oh,
Yeah,
I love that.
we'll see what happens along the way because I do
Yeah,
think it could be part of the plan to go visit them and find out stuff.
Yeah, we got leads.
So
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Hmm?
no, go for it.
I was just wondering, would Sorel, while we're in the city, want to ask around about that priest we just kind of murdered? See if he was
Yes.
like
I'd
a
be like a
person
next
here
session
and
thing. Yeah.
We
maybe see if he
were
had a
Yeah, no,
house.
I'm just asking about next session.
Oh, yeah.
So I just
Yeah,
want you guys
yeah,
to
yeah.
Oh, I
discuss,
see. I got you.
discuss
Yeah, I got
plans
you.
for next session.
we were gonna hit the city, and we were talking about this in the break before. But while in the city, he would want to do some he would want to go look for that priest that may or may not have forced the hermits into the place they are right now, being stuck in the mountain. And then also, we might as well go and ask what the fuck is up with this weird dual priest who seems to have disloyal zealots.
Where are you from again, Sorel?
It's kind of undetermined, but vaguely south of here.
Vaguely south of here. Okay.
Like
How
a
long? Have
ways
you ever
away.
lived in Quarry Lock?
Never been before.
Our dudes. Can we? What is both your intelligences? The two nobles, or actually, you know what? Let's make a party. Let's make a party intelligence check. But I don't just want to take the 18. I kind of want to take an average of the three because it's not something that you would. It's not something you know by being smart. It's just something you know by being a citizen of Quarry Lock.
Well,
Doesn't
then
someone
it's
here
first
have
that it's a
local
local
history?
history.
It's not even
Local
a
history?
local history thing. It's just it's just a.
Well,
I don't want to say it before saying it, sort of thing.
okay.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
Okay, let's just do.
what stat would it key off of?
Someone just roll a d20 and get above 10. Let's just.
Oh, who
All right,
wants to roll
Sorrel.
it?
You got
Someone
this.
preferably from
Okay,
the city, but I mean.
Oh, I'll do it then.
Brother, do it.
Lead us. Lead us
19,
good.
there
Oh
you
my
go.
God, we know all the knowledge.
Fabulous.
We know so much knowledge.
Usually when it comes to priests and clerics and people working in the church, even if there's more than one church in town, most people end up knowing the people who run the churches just because they're you see them fairly frequently. Whenever you're having troubles, people are expected to go to church roughly once a week, right? The gods are real. And so speaking to their servants, whether they are direct or indirect servants, is important in life. And especially if you're more noble, you would go to these more often, or you might know more connections, things like that. This priest is certainly not from Quarry Lock.
You might have passed through.
So that's all I'll be saying on that one.
How common is it for a priest to be roaming the countryside in groups of with groups of militants?
How common is it?
Yeah, like that common in this world? Is it like
mm,
I don't know, mercenaries march the sides of the country pretty often or something? Like, would there be rumors in villages that they slept in, or cities that have seen a group of 12 zealots and a priest?
you know, it's not unimaginable. Like, it's something that
Yeah.
could happen. Have you ever heard of it happening? Maybe not, but like, it's
Mhm.
definitely like out there in the realm of possibility. Like, um, probably not from Corey Lock, because Corey Lock's a city, and if like there was any kind of like thing into the mountain, it'd probably be more official. Like they wouldn't just gather up like 12 peasants
Mm-hmm.
and like a priest. So I mean, this could either be a priest, like a rogue priest of some sorts from like who's just all roaming, the with his zealots or something, or it could
Mm.
be a priest from a city, who
Uh,
knows, but or a
uh,
town.
I was more so asking to know, would it be the talk of the town? Like, I should have some realm of idea of like.
Yeah, if the priest went out with like 12 presents, it would be the talk of the town. Maybe not the
Okay.
talk of a city though. In Corey Lock, Corey Lock's like 100,000 people. It's quite a lot of people. Um,
Mm.
the towns are going to be closer to your 10 to 50,000, so it'd definitely be the talk of the town.
Okay.
10,000 is like at least here in Canada, it's like a small university. So when like a group goes out and does something like pretty crazy, then it's noticeable. Word gets around.
Okay. You guys want to like visit local villages and see from what general direction they've come, or maybe hire people to. I mean, y'all are rich. Hire people to like go out in different directions and survey villages to see if they've heard anything. To see
If
what
you
general direction.
really want to know, we could like track where they were coming from a little bit.
This is true.
Yeah.
See like which direction they at least came from when they stole our horses.
Not the problem is going to be like a few days down the road because we need to go back to Quarry Lock. It's going to be like a day to Quarry Lock, get food, stay there, a day back to like where we're at right now, and it's going to be like a day back. It's like half a day back. It's going to be at least 2.5 days of just waiting, like
Yeah.
at the minimum. I feel like,
The
but at least
longer
I
we
find still doing that. Yeah.
put off tracking, the harder it is to track, though, especially if it
Yeah.
rains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it's
We
just
might just say, forget about it.
and just go on the other leads that we have.
Yeah.
So what are the other leads? What's the plan?
Find
These are the
information
first
out about
ones.
these, like about Panji and that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, would Brother know of a grand library nearby
Yeah, where's
that
like
we
the source
can,
of knowledge in the country?
besides the wizard place that we have to sign up
Yeah,
for?
So
Is there like a yeah?
Besides that
knowledge
one.
is knowledge is power. That is one of the main reasons why the Wizardry University was established, so that they can concentrate knowledge and keep it surveilled, and all the smartest people in like the nation can be under surveillance. I'm saying this out of character. I mean, maybe your like old teacher was rambling off about this, and so you're getting a bit of an outside perspective. But knowledge is going to be most concentrated of wherever the state has its hold. This place where it has its highest hold in the area is going to be Mount Saint Rosalia, and it's going to obviously be in like Sylvan in the capital, or in the university. Any of these capital cities is where the most amount of information is going to be held. It's also, if it's important information, they're going to. It's not going to be easy to get. Some things are going to be public. Some things are not going to be public. It's going to be whatever the state decides they want to be public. There were book burnings. There were witch burnings. Like foreign. I mean, I use foreign loosely because they would have been native to the area, but foreign wizards would have been killed. Foreign clerics were likely also killed, but that one less so, depending on how it played out during wars that happened a while ago. So you're gonna have a library in Quarry Lock, which will have some information. It's where you study. But your parents run a paper mill, so you have some connection with people, with like authors and writers. But it's gonna be more like decentralized. So you can like maybe with a bureaucracy check find a way into like find certain authors or certain works or get past any kind of library system, but not great. I know this doesn't sound like a great solution for you, but like this is where you're starting. These are the barriers that are coming before you when you are working against the state. If you are working against the state,
Yeah, I do think that if we want to combine like kill two birds with one stone, we could potentially go to Mount Saint Rosalia and also have that maybe that if we return that noble family's like great heirloom, that might help us out.
True.
Find the information that we need. That's an option. I don't know if we want to return the
Yeah.
sword though.
Well,
you
we
know
can at least find out more information about the family before we do.
That is true. Yeah, they might be just like a worthless family. They don't want to be able to help us at all.
Yeah, I mean, just finding about the guy who died and lost the sword in the first place will be valuable.
Yeah, I think one thing we need is definitely we need money as well because we're kind of a little poor at the moment.
We have 500 GP, bro.
Do we have
That
500
was
GP? I thought I have like 100 or 50.
you're
I have like
making that
50
up.
total. I have like 50.
Yeah, we have 100 together.
Oh, 100 GP. That's not enough to do whatever.
I mean, we're gonna be spending
temporarily.
Temporarily, yeah, but we're gonna need a dragon's horde to fund like a library. If we're gonna like to buy a library thing.
100 GP is like walking around with what, $10,000, but like you only need like $2 to buy like food. So
yeah, but we're gonna be burning through that pretty quick if we're like hiring people to do things and all that sort of stuff. So
yeah, living
never
the
bad
rich
to have more
life
money.
is obviously going to be expensive, but I mean, if you need to just survive, it'll get you pretty far. So
yeah, but I'm imagining it's gonna cost us money if we're having to like buy, especially if we want to like, because if we're gonna have to like buy anything really, it's semi rich. Especially if we want to like, and I'm just thinking like money's never a bad thing to have as well. Like more money, especially if we want to get any spells or anything as well.
Yeah, I think Mount Saint Rosalia would be a good place to start. Just
like,
because of the connection we have so far.
Yeah, go to Quarry Lock, get our resupply, and start heading to Mount Saint Rosalia.
Yeah.
We can always check if they saw like a weird little party of zealots pass through.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go around it anyway. Like we're gonna have to go around Mount Hermit anyway, so maybe we can check it on the way back, like just the trail as well. So
why do we have to go around Mount Hermit?
Because there's like a river right here. I don't know if we can get across the river easily.
They probably built a bridge if it's that inconvenient.
That's true.
Right.
So there is a ferry from Dielacton, and there's also like ferries that, or like boats that, well, essentially ferries that go to Dielacton from Quarry Lock. It's quite popular. Well, sorry, not popular, but if you're trading, you're gonna make these routes, and if you're richer, you've probably made these routes before. You can go by walk, but there's definitely going to be a bridge on Quarry Lock to the other side, but aside from that, it's usually by boat.
I'm fine with either taking the ferry or just checking the thing in the mountains and going around it.
What's the wildlife in this forest? Like, this isn't an orc forest or something, right? Or
As
giant
you're
forest?
aware of, no. No orc forest that we are aware of. This forest in particular is pretty safe.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm cool with whichever then.
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
cool-
you'll
I'm
get
cool with
some
either.
wildlife. You'll get some bears. You'll get some wolves.
Yeah, I mean, as long as it's not orcs or giants, I'm chill.
Or like any
You don't
like
fight a
goblins
giant?
or
That's a lot of
or
glory.
I mean,
any
my lord, I'll do anything for
colossal
you, my
like
lord.
crabs that just yeah.
So
Yeah, this place
Alright,
is
we have
pretty
some fun.
pretty safe.
Okay.
the plan is to go to Mount Saint Rosalina, go to library, talk to noble family. That's the plan, right?
Are you gonna
Yeah.
go
More or less,
to
yeah.
a library in Quarry Lock, or are you just gonna wait to go to Mount Saint Rosalia?
We
We
can
can
go
do
to
both,
both.
I guess. Yeah, we can do
Yeah,
I
we're
both.
feel
gonna
like
spend some
if-
time in Quirlock no matter what, right?
Maybe go to.
If we
multiple
had the
libraries.
knowledge here, we might have already read it. So, I mean, we're both learned.
We haven't like
You're a wizard,
specifically
definitely.
looked for it though. That's the problem. It's
That's
sort of
true.
like, yeah.
If you guys had like heraldry or like local history or just like stuff like that, I'd maybe give it to you. But
I do have heraldry.
no.
Someone else does
I have local history.
Oh, you both do. Okay, yeah. Maybe you guys can find some of this information in the local library. Doesn't mean you can find
Okay.
all of it, but
That's fair, yeah.
I have
Fine.
ancient history. That might help us too.
Might also help us.
And I have
have
ancient history as
Cumberland.
well.
Okay, so you guys are going there, and then the plan is to go to Mount Saint Rosalia to maybe deliver this thing and find out more information.
Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah.
figure out, find more information about the noble family, find out more information about Angie,
So-
all that sort, and like
Yeah,
all of like
Right.
their
at least
friends
we'll get
and
a
all sorts of shit.
lot of money.
Right before we do,
Yeah.
I totally good with this. I also just want to make you aware that as nobles, as like what do you call it? You guys are old blood, and you guys aren't part of like the Empire nobles. So you guys are actually going to be pretty poor compared to the rich people in Mount Saint Rosalia, because that's also the
Yeah.
richest capital in the area, and a lot of the old nobles who kind of like got like kicked out or whatever, they want to live the high life, kind of suck up to the new nobility. They're gonna be over there. So you might be wealth checked at certain points, and you might know this going in, and so it's up to you if you want to speak to Daddy for more money, but
Nah, I'm too independent at this point.
But it doesn't mean you can't get in. I'm just saying when it comes to the rich places are going to be richer. So
Yeah.
there might be, you don't know if, like, there's probably going to be a fee for getting into the library, for taking something out, right? And these are going to cost way more than you expect because they're already expensive. But,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Like, that's one of the reasons why I wanted to get more money, because I imagine there was going to be like fees for libraries and stuff like that as well.
But this is what also happens when you are nobles and you kind of get kicked out with quite a bit of money,
Yeah.
but not that much money.
Not enough, yeah.
So, and I'm totally good with this. I'm just letting you know if you guys get wealth checked, but.
Yeah, we might want to like find some, at least on the way to Mount St. Rosalia, or like when we get to Mount St. Rosalia, we might want to like do some jobs, depending on how much the fees and stuff are going to cost.
Okay.
And I'm a cleric.
Yeah.
I can probably offer some clerical assistance to people.
Yeah, might have to do like might take a while. I might have to do some adventuring work.
This is true.
Look
If need be.
a little bit into the zealot priest situation. Okay, I'll also write that down.
Yeah, we have a
Oh, yeah.
mysterious key. Let's see where it goes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We're getting XP as well.
Yeah. So last
sorry
thing
about that.
is when it comes to stuff like identify. Remember, like those things cost money. So just
Yeah, I was gonna wait for further online before we even got identify these magic items. I'm guessing because we need a lot of money for that. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, you
Oh,
probably
really?
could donate one of these things to get the rest identified.
Nah,
no
nah,
way.
we can't do
Yeah,
that.
that's not
We can't
worth
do
it at
that.
all.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Well, we
Dumbest
need-
idea I've ever heard.
Yeah, we need to like we need that is one of the things that I wouldn't mind actually like trying to get money for before we leave, is just get all these items identified so we know what they actually can do.
Why don't you
Yeah.
get the identify spell? You're level.
I do have it, but it's only a 10% chance I can only identify one item.
It'd be
It
a
costs
waste of
100
a
GP.
pearl.
It's 100 GP per casting, and I have a 10% chance to identify one property, and that's it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, on one item.
Yeah, and one
many
item. It's
people
not.
did you
It's not the
kill?
greatest. It's good in the future when I get higher level, but right now it's not too great.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Mm,
I want to be at least like third or fourth level before I start. Yeah, I feel like it before I start identifying stuff.
Okay.
okay.
So we had 11 humans, I believe.
Oh, so much hit dice. Give me my XP.
Oh, nice. You guys might be close to that.
I round the human XP up to 20 from 15 because I give them D8 rather than D6.
Wow, so generous.
I know. So they're gonna be 20 times 11.
Oh my god. I can't find
For
my
the
Google.
priest, which was obviously a spellcaster.
20 times. Did he cast any spells?
He was a
Well,
priest.
no, because he was blinded. I won over him in initiative.
'Cause he was a
50
coward.
55 XP each for all the humans. But for hit die, it's 11 hit die for the fighters, so you guys can get 110 from that, I believe. Bard, you can get half of that, so you can get just another 55.
Gotcha.
Thief, you can get 55 for your thief side. For XP.
For what?
Thief gets half, basically half fighter XP for kills.
Oh,
I thought it was only bards that got that.
No,
It
it's all
is?
rogues, isn't it?
no,
I
No,
thought
it
it
says
was
Bard
not.
only.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
I'd be
rogues.
down to get that too, because rogues kind of suck,
Wait, hold on.
and you nerfed my shit.
What am I nerfing?
Read languages.
Okay, I said
did
this
nerf
before
that.
you put your points in. Let me just
This is so true. I brought it upon myself. I'm not holding that against you, but playing an optimal character couldn't be me.
wait.
You know me too well for that.
Table 34. If you're looking at purple worm. Or never mind. There's different tables than the things. Okay. It's
Oh
if you go to
my God.
experience, and then there's individual experience awards. Then there's another table.
Oh, okay. Individual class. Rogue. Per hit die of creatures defeated. Bard only. Oh, look at that.
But if you want to forget that last part, no.
Well, we'll give it to the bard because I guess you are a bard.
How close are you? How close is Lesker to leveling up?
1 second. Just give me 1 second.
Oh man, I can't.
How close is Lesker to leveling up?
Oh, let's see.
Aren't you guys really close?
I'm
No,
not,
no,
even, I'm, not,
300.
I'm not even close. I'm like a quarter of the way there.
I'm about 300 away.
Sure, we can give it to the rogue as well.
Oh, that sounds better.
Beautiful.
I'm at like 750, I think. Oh, 711 right now.
And
Oh, because your levels come from spells and you don't cast.
Yeah, I didn't cast any
gotcha.
spells that time
Yeah.
because I didn't know if we were gonna kill them all. I didn't want them to know that there's a rogue wizard about.
So you didn't cast any spells this, right?
No,
Okay.
no,
No XP for you.
That's good roleplay, though.
that is true. Yeah.
Yeah. Priest, no
true.
spells cast. No animal friendships cast.
well, I cast a few spells. I cast a Sun Scorch. I cast a Light. But if we're talking about something that furthers my ethos, I would say the Light spell made it easier to pursue and hunt down the priest. So I would count that.
Oh, Sunscorch kept you alive. That lets you further your
I'm
ethos,
fine
technically.
with. I'm fine with. Well, it says percent successful use of a granted power. Oh, that's just the.
Turn
Yeah,
undead
That's the
or
different
something.
one.
yeah, that's just like turn undead and stuff like that, right?
Yep.
To further ethos. I'm fine with just giving it
Ethos.
per combat. Yeah, I'm fine with it. You can take them. I'm nice.
Them
I am
both?
generous with my XP.
What's the big?
What was that?
Nope. Don't know.
Oh, you're cutting out a lot.
What else? No quest XP. No quest has been had this time. And I think we can just give. Let's just give everyone. I don't want you guys to be leveling too quickly. So for role play, I'm just gonna do 50. Because I want to keep you guys just a little bit low level, just for a little bit, just a little bit.
Yeah.
All right.
It kind of was a thief skill. It kind of was an amalgamation of my other proficiencies, but sort of using my proficiencies to determine the druidic nature of the staff.
No, no, absolutely not. I'm not giving like a wizard like oh you get to read a book and it's like that's a wizardry.
That is literally what wizards get XP for, though. But okay.
Yeah. Well, we'll see when we
Okay,
get there.
fine.
When he tries to get when Skits tries to get his XP, you can chime in and tell me he should.
When I start cracking codes,
yeah,
I'll get all the XP. I'll
think
show
we're
them.
good with XP.
Yeah.
I should be good next
Sorry,
week.
can you say it all?
Oh,
105 total. But but 105 plus individual class awards. Individual class stuff.
was it 105? Oh yeah, it was.
It was 55 plus 50.
Plus 11 hit dice.
So you should be getting
Thank you.
215
Yep.
total, right? I believe.
Yeah, 215. Yeah.
No, sorry, 265 plus 50 for roleplay. Or did you include that already? Skits?
Yes, that's included.
Oh,
already.
I did.
Oh, okay, never mind. 215. We'll probably give more roleplay XP when we're in the city, maybe, or whatever city. We'll figure that one out. Okay, well, that's it for me.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
We're gonna
Alrighty.
sign off.
I do got questions for the PCs.
Oh.
Okay.
And me too, or like should
Nope.
we keep it going, or what questions?
Oh, if you want to stay, you can stay.
I
I
don't mind
just didn't
staying.
want. If anyone has to leave, they can leave.
I
Okay,
have
cool.
something
Do you guys
specifically
care
for the
about-
DM,
Yeah.
but in my game, I have a 2 game as well.
Yeah.
And I use the initiative tracker that you do, but I have it set that you can set your action in there, so it says your action as well as your initiative.
Oh, do you have
That might be good since.
So 2 things. Do you have the what's it called? Do you have the command for that? Do you know what it is?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, if you can send me that, I can try to use it. The other thing is, wait, do you run it yourself?
Yeah. I mean, I run one game myself, and then
Do you
I have a game with another friend who DMs, and we use the same command.
do you pay for the API tracker thing?
The
you pay, like
pro subscription.
Yeah, but like the highest tier. You know how like there's the 2 tiers?
I do pay for that. Yeah.
You pay for the highest one?
I don't know how to use it, but I do pay for it.
Okay, if you pay for the highest one, that might be why you can, because you need API access sometimes to access and to run like certain scripts, which I
Okay, because I think it's just a like macro in the abilities tab.
It might be, but if it's like something that like changes, I mean, yeah, you can just send it to me.
I put it in the
linked it.
K&K chat.
Yeah.
I can
Like,
take a
when you
screenshot.
fill
of-
out the initiative modifier, I think right after you click on that, you also just fill out what you're doing.
I think this is the layout we have going on. That should let them put their initiative in and action.
Okay.
Try it.
I'll take a look at it, and
Okay.
I'll see. I'm also like not super tech savvy, but I can take a look at it for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That works.
Initiative.
Oh, it worked?
Yeah.
And what, show us token action?
I think so, yeah. I believe so.
Let me just throw a token down. Okay. Sorrel, we're using you.
Thank you.
Sorrel. Where's my initiative 2.0? Speed 3. Action. And so what? In the input value, you just write something?
Yeah, and then it just says next to his initiative, say that we can just scroll up and see what he was, planning to do. I think that might be a little better.
Oh yeah, we can totally use that. That makes sense.
Okay. How's it?
Okay.
Nice.
If you have any other commands, I'm happy to
That might be my
happy
only
to
one.
use them. Well, I know. So some of them, like, I need API access if I want to be able to roll health and then input it into the token,
Hmm.
which would save me time, but I don't want to be paying for that much every month.
Yeah.
Especially running these for free. So
I could do it. I don't know if you'd want this, but technically I could host the game and just log in as a player and give you the grant or grant you access to the DM. That might work.
maybe, but I would
But I
also.
mean, I would have access to seeing everything if I logged in as a GM,
Yeah, to be fair,
which
you wouldn't
you
be
know
seeing
I
much.
want to
But,
avoid.
there's not
Okay.
a.
I just want to be clear there.
Or at least not much right now. There might be more later when I
Okay.
start actually adding more maps. I had this whole other map ready to go that we just. Yeah. Well, anyways, that doesn't matter.
We weren't too good for it.
Exactly.
Yeah, actually, here's the other map. But
Oh, beautiful forest.
it was a different forest. But we're gonna forget about that for now.
Next time.
Any other questions, or I
Next
guess
battle in the woods.
Lion?
Tyrion, you wanted to
Uh,
say something?
Yeah, Lionel had something, or Tearian.
Well, Lionel, what did you have, Tyrion?
Oh yeah, so are y'all interested in pursuing who these clerics are?
I am. I just think
yeah.
that we need to go back to town
much.
first, right? Because we have no food, really. Actually,
Yeah.
that's
We
the
got
only. And I
bigger
also need to refill.
priorities.
I need to refill on darts and weapons and all that sort of stuff as well. Aside from that, I'm 100%
Yeah.
fine. Aside from just going back to town and get a quick resupply and look at libraries, I'm 100% fine with trying to pursue them.
All right, what do y'all want to do in regards to the what is this guy? A hermit? The hermit guy? Are we just y'all want to what do you want to do with regards to that?
I want to look
I mean,
into
we're not
and
gonna
see.
stay here and feed him, but we are gonna
Yeah.
investigate his origins and
Yeah.
that
who
stuff.
these.
That's kind of why we're going
Okay.
to the library in Mount St. Rosalia.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
We're cool with
maybe
it.
try to find out who this cleric that sealed him away is, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, I think that's the goal here.
Yeah, the hermit
Okay,
is
cool.
cool.
I just was wondering
I
why we were
worship
working.
him.
I thought we were working for him, and I was like, why are we doing this? I was like,
We're more
I was
like
so
working
lost
at
in this.
we're working adjacent to him at the moment, really.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
They're like, what's up with this guy? Let's find out.
There's
He's definitely the main topic of interest, so we're just kind of investigating.
Okay.
There's also a bit of an existential threat, but you don't know how existential is or how much of a threat it is.
The
Hey,
only
I
threat
mean,
What do
we
you think?
have is casting enlarge on it.
I think setting him free is a threat. He's gonna eat everything. He's gonna
I
kill the
do agree.
hotels.
Setting it free is
No.
definitely a danger.
We're his
But
buddies, though. He won't eat
we
everything.
can determine
Friends
that
are not
later.
food.
That thing is different.
We got time. We can
All
look
right.
into it and see what it is.
For sure.
Or
Yeah.
set it free.
Definitely. That's why we're going to the
You-
library. All just power.
All right. Cool.
All right.
Y'all want to do pursue? I don't know, other contacts too, like find wizards
Ye-
to talk to or something.
Yeah, because I think that's gonna be underground contact since I can't really go to the
Yeah.
official channels too much. So we also need money for that as well.
Yeah.
Can't
Cyril
talk
will
to
try to
those
help you with that.
wizards.
Look for hobo
Oh.
signs. Hobo
Yeah,
wizard
how,
signs.
let me ask this so I can prep this at all, because this would actually be a lot to prep. How favorable is the party, and we can pretend we have this discussion in in character, although we don't actually have to have it in character. How open are you guys to using these underground methods? Something you're good with, okay with? Is everyone on board? Is there anyone against it? Are people do people want to be part of any kind of underground organization? What's everyone's feel towards that? So I can.
I don't think I want to be a part of it, but I wouldn't mind work. I don't mind working like with them because they're a part of like I mean like they've tried to root out thieves guilds forever and they can't get away, so there's part of the country at this point.
Yeah.
Like,
I
but I
think
don't,
I'm
I don't
honestly
like.
like fascinated by it. Like this whole adventuring thing, like thieves stuff. You don't get that as a noble. I'm an adventurer now. I need to go experience all this stuff. So I think I'll make it like a firmer opinion after I've seen all the shit. But
Mm.
that's at least what he feels.
So I'm gonna lean on a mate, or well, I want to hear everyone else. Sorry.
Cyril is very ambivalent to the law in general. Like, sure, there's a big empire here, but he doesn't care about that. If there are thieves that he can be working with to gain information, he'll do that. But it's not like he's like, oh my god, I love thieves, you know?
Okay.
If they're there and if they're helpful, he'll work with them.
Return game.
Terrarian or Lionel, how does Lionel feel about it?
I literally do. I'm a follower. I am an NPC character. I'm trying my hardest to play an NPC PC. Actually, this campaign, I don't know if anyone's noticed, but I don't know. How do you think I'm doing as an NPC? Like,
With all the yes, my lord, very good, very well.
Yeah.
thanks,
I
thanks. I modeled it off of Jeeves.
No, I like
maybe
him. He's
one
very
day he
charming.
gains some kind of conscience or
He'll gain sentience.
sentience.
Yeah. Well, we have to build them up
I
first.
feel like I'm being controlled by someone.
Maybe when he hits
You're right.
maybe when he hits level 2 or 3, he'll gain sentience.
We gotta get him to break the fourth wall.
Yeah, exactly.
No, but like Lionel is the character in the show that will break the fourth wall and kind of not be aware of it himself.
Mm,
Yeah,
okay.
100%.
Oh my god.
Well, okay. I
Alright.
think if that's the case, you guys can keep chatting, but I'm gonna head off. Thank you guys for playing. We will
I'm going to bed.
Yeah, thank you.
catch you
All
next
right.
time.
Yeah, I think we're good.
All
Yeah,
right.
see you next time.
Yeah,
Thanks for
sounds
the
Yeah,
sesh.
see you guys.
See you guys.
Stay
Yeah,
chat,
thank you.
everyone.
See ya.
Later.
Yep.
Bye.